Yo, what's up, everybody? Are we snatching those shoes as we should? Let's go. Let's do some chatting. Hello, everyone. I'm a warm, toasty burrito. My burrito thing came in, and now I'm toasty. Is there? What's up, Dewey? Welcome in. How are you? How's it going? Let me see. Okay, my microphone is working. I had a momentary panic that my microphone wasn't working, but we're good. Let me say hi to everyone. Let's see. Right now we have Reaper. We have Oogie. Hello, Oogie. Good to see you again. Max, hello. Reaper, hello. I already said hi to you, but hello again. Let's see. Who's snatching shoes? I saw Danielle and Starfish. And Shadow, hello. I'm probably missing people. I'm trying to scroll, and we said hello to Dewey. What's up? Seems like it's forever since I was last here. It's been forever since I was last here. Practically. Oh, Mochi's already here. Oh no! Mochi's pressing buttons. Oh, that's a good return to stream. That's what we like. Hi, Elixir, welcome in. Good to see you. You're cold? I get that. That's why I'm a burrito right now. Hello, Mochi. Let's see. So cute with our burrito. I know. This hood is kind of driving me crazy. I did bring a beanie in here, so I might switch. We'll see how it goes. Let's see. I'm scrolling. Well, that's it for stream, guys. Right. Sleeky, what are these? What are what? Oh yeah, we have new emotes. Surprise! I didn't draw them. I went ahead and bought some emotes. Because I haven't had any time to draw, and so we just haven't had any we haven't had very many emotes in a while. So now we have more until I can draw some more. Let's see. Libby! Hello, Libby, welcome in. Good to see you. Oh no! It alerts! Ah! I got a new monitor and now it's broken everything. Is anybody surprised? Nah. Where is my... Here, I'll refresh it. We'll see if I can get that to play again. Maybe. Do you want to play again? Do ya? If I can find the right button. One. Is it just gonna play a random one? Oh. It might just play a random one. Well, and there's still no sound. We love to see it. Okay, well that might be broken for now, but at least it pops up. There's just no sound. Let me make sure it's not muted on accident. It is synced. I do not know, friends. Barrett, hello, welcome in. I'm so sorry. I think I missed you. I think I saw your name and then went out. Oh, Survivin', hello too. How's it going? Still crying over missing Ash? Yes, only every day. I'll tell you guys some about that trip. I know that some of you have already heard about the trip in Ash's stream, but you haven't heard my side, so. All right, we're losing this. I'm gonna switch to a beanie. Oh, and Shadow, thank you for 12 months. Happy 1 year. Happy 1 year, Shadow. That's legit. Sorry, I'm scrolling and I'm trying to get a cat cam and doing all the things. I'm doing well, Libby. I'm doing well. I'm tired from traveling and going back to work today, and oh, there's sound for you guys? Oh, well, good. I'm sorry, I just played it twice then. Well, let me make sure. Hi, Moch. I'll get you a cam in just a second. Let me make sure it's not just on. Wrong setting. Oh, now you're gonna leave? Oh no, you're gonna come back. Please don't step on the keyboard again. Please. Okay. Well, he did move a layer. Come here. It's fine. Stop pressing buttons. Hopefully you guys can't hear that. Come here. Come way down. You're in the way, kitty cat. You're pressing buttons as I'm trying to press buttons. Lay down. Come here. Move your booty, sir. I need to go to this one. Ooh, I just smashed your head. I'm so sorry. This is going well. This is going well. We're gonna do monitor off. On an output, I probably need to change my setting. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. Just hang tight. Hang tight. Yeah, I disconnected my speakers. That's not what I want. Where's my speaker? Well, hopefully that works. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, okay, okay. How dare you ruin our celebration? Wait, what are... Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. I apologize. What did Mochi do when you got home? Oh my gosh, she was like rubbing all over my legs and everything. Let's see. Let's get your camera set up, Mochi. I think you knocked it on the ground again. Yep. You sure did. For someone who always wants to be here on camera, you sure knock your camera off a lot. Oh, oh, please don't fall. Oh, this hair is lovely after the hood. Also, I told Ash if she wore a beanie that I would wear a beanie, so we're switching to a beanie. Is that sideways? Sort of sideways. My hair's gonna be lovely. Just hang tight. We got the beanie look going today. All right, Moch. If you leave after I just got that camera set up, much burrito, such burrito, much cozy. Yes, 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 indeed, indeed. Oh, oh, oh. He's now laying on the camera. On-screen shoutouts are broken, I guess. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, he's like up in that camera. I still can't hear a sound. Everything's broken. At least it didn't break for the birthday stream. It just decided to now. I'll refresh the shoutouts. I'll refresh sound alerts. Trigger fire. I'm just staring you guys down. I'm real sorry. I'm also not very sorry if I'm fully honest. It's fine. I'll refresh, mix it up again. What's up, Zoltar? How are ya? Also, Reaper, thank you for 8 months. I'm getting so distracted by the fact that I can't hear it. Let me see if I can fix my sound on here. I can try to scoot this back, maybe. Surviving! Oh my gosh. I can't hear the hype! I can't hear any of the hype! Why are you so close to the camera today? That's not gonna work because you're still laying on the cord. Oh. There's zoomed in Mochi. Alright. 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 Hi everyone. Sylvivan, thank you so much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind. Those went to Darb, Rad Abby, Injeffable, Horse Bananas, and Novel. Let's go! There's a good people in there. Thank you very much, Sylvivan. I appreciate you. Mochi's just seeing if we are paying attention. Absolutely. Just staring at y'all. Scuff stream. 100% scuff stream. What's up, Greyheart? Welcome in. How are you doing? Okay, bye, Moch. Maybe I can now, like, get something accomplished today. My colors are weird with this yellow, too. Maybe I'll let you guys pick a new color for my backdrop. It's a little much. Thank you guys for the hype train as well. And we're already at level 3? What the crap? Thanks, guys. Hi. Hi, everyone. Welcome back. I'm in chaos mode. I am wearing a large tortilla. I am a toasty little burrito. Zawara, thank you so much for subscribing. 7 months. Zawara, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thanks for all the support. Thanks for hanging out. Doing well. Hype for a new game. Let's go. Me too. Me too. Hype, hype, hype. I am really excited about this one. I'm actually really excited about the next 3 games, showcase games that we have. And Greyheart, thank you so much for the hype. For the 100 biddies in the hype. I read your message at the same time. Let me see. I'm gonna try one more time to get this audio output to work. Should be advanced. Should be, oh, is it back? Is it back? No. Oh, no, that's not it. I thought I got it. Oh, yep, got it. Okay, I might be able to hear things now. We'll see. Let me see if I can do one of our, sings.
Hello there.
Turns out.
Whee!
Great, thank you for another 100 biddies. I appreciate you. I'm so sorry.
Hello
Let me
there.
see if I can refresh some of the sounds now that I've got it connected again. Probably not, but it's worth a shot, right? I got no ideas. Micro,
Whee!
Nope. Well, it'll probably start working, you know, for me about midstream as it always does. So we shall see. We'll see what happens. But at least you guys can hear it and see it, it sounds like. So that's good at least. That is good at least. Wee! Wee! If not, it'll be like a silent movie. Oh, you guys can't hear them then? I thought you guys said you could. It's working on here. Okay, good. At least you guys can hear them. If I get distracted and I stop being deaf, I can hear the music. Can you guys hear music at least? Yeah, if I miss things then during stream, just make sure you let me know so that I can like acknowledge it. You could like put hype, like a exclamation point hype, and I'll at least see like a bunch of emotes popping up out of the corner of my eye, and that'll definitely pull me back. Yeah, silent movie for me, exactly. I didn't miss anything yet. All right. Let me, I feel like I'm so short. What? I'm sitting on my legs now. Gonna lurk in the background, but enjoy the stream. Thanks for being here, Elixir. I appreciate you. I hope you have a great lurk. Enjoy your evening. Or your day. I can't remember. It's daytime for you, isn't it? All the hype. Save. Save the dang game. Yeah, tonight we're doing a showcase. I've got 3 showcases coming up. So we have this one, which is Pair of Eyes. We have Mess Quest, which I think is really funny. It's like a sleepy ass Bobby. Oh, why is that so funny? What is happening? Pair gifted a tier 1 sub to sleeky ass Bobby. Reaper gifted 3 subs to Chalice, Evident, and Kimu. Awesome. Thank you guys. I was so confused. All I saw was sleeky ass Bobby, and that's all. My brain was like, yeah, makes sense. Except it didn't at all. The audio played 5 times on top of each other? What the heck? Let me see if I can figure out. I only have the overlay once, so it shouldn't be that. I could disconnect, mix it up, and reconnect it. Super Scuff stream. We'll test it. Broke the audio. I think it's probably, look, it's there. It's there. Gonna break Streamlabs or Sleeky, maybe both. The world may never know. Yeah, I don't know. At least it's working for you guys. I'm guessing it's because there was a driver update recently on my graphics card. Oh, no, I don't want to mix it up. And I think that usually messes with the audio, but I'm not sure. Mix it up's been wonky for mini streamers this week. Maybe it's that then. Maybe maybe it's just weird. I don't know. I know not. I'll check one more time, make sure it's at least all connected to the right sound sources. It is. Yep. I don't know, usually I just have to fix that and I can start hearing things again, so I don't know. Guys, thank you for getting us to a level 4 hype train. I appreciate you guys. So thank you for gifting subs and giving bits and resubbing. You guys are the best. I appreciate you. Welcome back, by the way. We did stream not this past Saturday, but the Saturday before for the birthday stream, and we haven't been back since. So we've been taking a few little breaks. So we are back now. I am a tortilla. Hi, Shads. Look at my tortilla. I'm a tortilla. What's up, Shads? How are you? Look who's back with a brand new rap. That was pretty good. I think I did that one pretty well. Oh, tortilla! I still can't hear. Thank you for the resub, Chad. 5 months. Let's go. 5 months. Appreciate you, dude. I can't do that one.
Wee!
I can't hear any of the sounds, but I can maybe do that foxy dance. I cannot, but I tried really hard for you. That's probably kind of embarrassing. I probably shouldn't do that. But how are you all? I feel like we have not gotten to connect in like so long because I have been traveling and sick and all the things. Great, thank you for 200 biddies. I appreciate you. Eventually I'll be able to hear things, I think. Move some vertebrae, that would help. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. Chat, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's been so long. It has been. It's been so long. I agree. But thank you. Thank you. We're like 61% through level 4 hype train. I don't think we've ever, at least with the new hype train thing, I don't think. Yeah, setting a new record. If I would read. Yeah, we haven't ever hit this high in the new like thing. So I appreciate you guys. So I think I was saying and didn't finish, but I have 3 new showcase games. Imagine reading exactly. This one is Para Eyes. It's like you get to like monitor a paranormal room, like building or whatever, and you have to like monitor for paranormal activity. And when you do, you have to click on it and report it. But you can also get jump scared if you miss it. So, yeah. So that may happen probably like a lot. How's the new monitor? The new monitor is awesome. I was really frustrated and running super late for stream, because even though they're the exact same monitors, their default color settings are not anywhere close to each other, like drastically different. So I spent a lot of time at least trying to get it close for stream so that it wasn't like flipping through things was changing colors drastically. So I got it good enough, but I'll have to like spend a lot of time finessing it, I guess. Thank you for completing the level 3 and getting through 60-some% of level 4. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for the hype train. Hype way to start. Oh, speaking of which, I went ahead and ordered the hype lighting. So, it was on sale, I'm assuming for Black Friday like things. It was like 30% off or something like that. So I went ahead, got that ordered. I ordered the bridge that makes it work. And so we'll be able to like have some cool hype lights for stream very soon. So I'll probably like replace these or do something else with these two, and then we'll have it connected. I can connect it to our channel points. Wow, words are like hard to remember. I can connect it to our channel points, so you guys can change the colors or things like that while I'm streaming, all the such. So. Oh, we met the sub goal too. That was a new sub goal for today. We're already at 51. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you. But I'm excited about that lighting. I think it'll come at the end of this week, so I probably won't be able to set it up until maybe Sunday. Should be Sunday. So I'm really excited for that. The new monitor came in. The new tea pitcher with the old heat settings is here. I have not filled it up, as you can see, nor have I gotten a mug. So I need to do that as well. Whee! I can't hear it, but that's what it says. Woo, and back again. Howdy, Sleeks. Welcome back, Googie. How you doing, my friend? Drake tea. I have to go like fill it up and also get a mug and all that. So I'll take a break in a few minutes and go do that. Actually, I do have my Keurig. I really don't think I have a mug though. I think I took them all downstairs. So I'll have to get tea. I was running really late doing the monitor. Let's see. Oh, again, we haven't finished the conversation. So we have Para Eyes tonight. And then I also have a game called Mess Quest, which is like a funny little like kind of open world game that you go through quests and Para Eyes. You go through like quests and basically your job is just to like clean up the space. It's kind of like a pixel version of like Power Wash Simulator, but not. You just like cleaning rooms and stuff. I think it's cute. We'll see how it goes. And then also I got A Little to the Left, and I'm really excited about that one. We talked about that one a little bit in Discord. But it's like an organization game. So you can like organize household items, and there's supposed to be a cat that makes it difficult. And hello there, Caleb. Welcome in, my friend. And so I think it will be funny and like chill. It's kind of gives me vibes of like unpacking. So I think that will be a good vibe to hang out in here. So we'll be doing those, and then through the rest of December and such, we will also do finish up any of these games. Try to finish as many of them as possible so we could start fresh in the new year with Plague Tale Requiem. So I am excited for that. 1 week, then Christmas shopping. Oh, I've already done most of my Christmas shopping. I have a little left to do. Just a wee bit. Okay, so Hello Sneaky, love the tortilla hoodie. I've never seen one before, but it's honestly awesome. I love it. I can wrap myself in tortilla too. What you get us, Leaks? Oh, I got you hype lighting. That's coming soon. I haven't done any. I'll do it next month. Oh no. You get tortilla bed sheets too. I would wrap all up in a tortilla bed sheet, but I already have this, and I'm like very wrapped up and warm. You barely started Christmas shopping. I know, like I've already bought things for my oldest niece, and I've finished my mom's. I think I did dad's. I need to figure out what else I have for dad. I have one more thing to buy for my nephew, and then my youngest niece. I don't think I got anything for her yet, or I ordered something. I can't remember if I actually ordered it. So, like, my main family, I just have a little bit left. So, right now I've got to, like, focus on getting groceries to bring to Thanksgiving and then cleaning my house for Haley to come the next weekend. So, it's crazy. I am also broke. After going to Toronto, I spent a small fortune just on flights, and then also while I was there. And then I was like, oh, hype lighting's on sale. Let me just drop a bunch of money on that too. So I dropped a bunch of money on that. I haven't looked at my bank account, so I am avoiding that pain until like this weekend when I'm a little less chill, not trying to catch up at work, you know. So yeah, Shadjer broke too. Poor Mia kitty. I hope she's okay. You're not in Canada, right? You're an American? Yes, I'm American. I'm in Illinois, but Ash vs. Evil Bread, I went to visit her this past weekend, so I was in Toronto for like 4 days. She will be more fees for scans, though. It's so expensive. Canadian at heart. I mean, I really did love Toronto, and I think I probably just loved it because I was with Ash. But, you know, details. Details, right? So you guys want to hear about Toronto, or should we jump into our game? Totally up to you guys. I know a lot of you heard about it in Ash's stream, so I can tell you about it. We can play the game, and I can talk about it. I'll probably be super distracted, but that's up to you guys. Both. I've only been to Montreal, Quebec, and that was 32 years ago. I'd been to Canada a few times, but it was just like Niagara, the Canadian side of Niagara. I think that's all I had ever done. So this was like actually an experience in Canada. So that was really cool. It was a really special trip. It was when you were 12. Do you remember much of it? Because like I remember going to Niagara. We went like both on US and Canadian side. But I remember it, but I don't like remember much of it. You guys want to know about the trip? Okay. I'll tell you about the trip. I'm only 3 to 4 hour drive from Toronto. Nice. Chuds, you can't drive to Toronto unless you have a water car. I'm watching a show that takes place in Toronto, if that counts. No, not exactly, but we'll allow it. I could try it, wouldn't go well. No, I think you'd probably drown. Or at least lose your vehicle. Do you have a vehicle? You have a vehicle. You just walk to work. That's a very long way to swim. You would drown. I repeat, you would drown. I was in Toronto back in 2006. It was amazing. Went up in the CN Tower. See, I didn't go in the CN Tower. I went to it and I took pictures. If you guys, here, let me go. If you want to go to my Insta, I made 3 posts of the pictures, the best pictures that I took in Toronto. I think there's like 28 pictures or something like that with Ash and I. Most of the pictures are like pictures Ash and I took. And then It's the paradise. No, Chaz. But you can see some of the pictures too, and I can talk about some of the things we did with that. But I didn't go up into the CN Tower. Like, my parents had an opportunity to, and then they didn't end up doing it with the conference. But we just had so much to do. Like, we did like 31,500 steps, approximately. So we did a whole lot of like walking around and going to shops and seeing all kinds of things, and kind of just got to see some things that like Ash experienced and like could tell me stories about, and we kind of like made some new memories, did some things she had never done, and so it was pretty cool. You sold it? Oh, okay.
Hello there.
Wait, who's saying no? Hello, Willie. Welcome in. How are you doing? Welcome. The pocket churros. Yes, I will talk about the pocket churros. And there is a large discussion between what happened with the cider. So we're going to have to talk through all of this, because you heard Ash's side, and there's parts that I have a different story about. Okay, so we need to talk about it. Hi, Willie. Welcome in. Let's see. I think I missed some messages, so I'm going to scroll back up just a second. The mall in Toronto, just take my money. That's why I don't go into Toronto. The Eaton Mall, is that the one you're talking about? I went to that one, and I think there was another one, but I can't remember what it was called. Haven't needed a car in like 8 years, so I sold it. Cost too much to keep. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. You have a water car, Caleb? Do you? I mean, I think pictures, or it doesn't count. Let's see. So much steps means more food to eat. Oh my gosh, I barely ate either. I was like not hungry the entire trip. It was ridiculous. We did eat, but like I just didn't do well. There's 24/7 transport here, trains, trams, etc. So I haven't used my car. I've driven like 3 times in the last year. 8 years. That's fair. Like, you don't really need it. Ash said a lot about the cider. That's what I'm saying. She eventually told the right story, but I noticed, I went back and watched the beginning of the VOD because I just wanted to hear like what she thought about our adventures too. But she did eventually correct herself on the story, but everyone continued to believe that it was me that spilled the cider. I did spill my cider multiple times because I got bumped into or something, but we'll talk about that. We'll walk through the whole thing. Let me catch up with chat. All I know is Sleeky pissed cider onto the wall. Nope. No. Pocket snacks are a must. Exactly. I did not wee on a wall either. Family has a boat I could use to drive to Canada. I guess you do drive a boat. That phrase sounded weird in my head. That would still be a really long way. I think it would be better just to fly. But I will go back. I will definitely go back.
Hello there.
Hello there, Bumbles. Bumbles, look! I'm a tortilla. Thank you, Bumbles. I'm very hype about this, being a tortilla. I like the sun jumper. Hello, albino. It's so good to see you. How are you doing? This is my tortilla, not hoodie. It's got a hood, but the hood just feels weird. So I put on a beanie because I promised Ash if she wore a beanie and made herself stream tonight that I too would wear a beanie. So we are. This is actually extremely comfortable. It's like fuzzy on the inside, and I love like these type of sleeves because I can just like put it in there and cozy. Let's see. Picture, no problems. Google images about exactly, Caleb. My trip to Toronto was a bus trip, which was so much fun. Oh my gosh, that would be awesome. I'd pee on a wall. Oh, you spilled it. Yeah, it was. I did not spill the cider pee. I did not, and I will make Ash confess that I did not. The only thing I believe is that you're 7 feet tall and Ash can fit in your pocket. No. Burrito! I'm a burrito! It is maximum comfort. Yes, I do the sleeve too. Yeah, it's just so comfy. Can you eat your tortilla? This is 2022. Anything is possible. I mean, I could. but it would be very fuzzy. I don't think it tastes very good. I did have Taco Bell today for lunch. Cider peas? Is it an American thing? No. Because I was going to say you look like you should have black beans and rice inside, and I am just started applying for jobs after 6 months off, so stress incoming. It'll be awesome to be able to, like, get back to job. I know that it's, like, being off and, like, trying to get back in the workforce is super, super stressful, so I wish you all of the luck as you're doing that. You'll have to keep us updated, but that's very stressful, but very, very excited for you. I hope that you find something you really enjoy, or at least that pays a lot to make you endure it. Okay. Steam keeps trying to update itself, so we're not going to let that happen. All right, so Toronto. I'll do my best to walk you through it. I may forget things. I likely will forget things, and then even more likely I'll get distracted because you know how I am. Anyway, hi Tiff! Tiff, hello! Welcome in. How you doing, Tiff? Memory? Barely know her. Yeah. You're looking in DVD. Okay, enjoy DVD. I hope you have fun. Alright, I need to lurk and get a few things done around here. The house, do it, Reaper. I hope you're able to get things clean and do all the things you need to do. Thank you for the lurk. Yes, and check out Tiff's stream, por favor. You will enjoy her. Alright, Toronto. So, I've got to tell you, I'll be lurking in like 30 minutes because work, fair. So, let's start at the very beginning. So, this is the part that Ash didn't talk about in her stream. She said that I could tell you guys, so this is me telling you exclusively. But, first of all, before we even got to Toronto, our flights were canceled and moved and cost a fortune. It was not a good time. It was like every day my mom was texting me and was like, well, they canceled our flight. We're going to get this one, try to get this one, but the bags will cost, and it's another $150. And this happened like 3 times. It was not fun. And then finally they ended up changing our flight, like, very shortly before we left from like, I want to say it was at like 10, 11 or something. And they moved it to, no, it was 10. No, 5. 36, 37, 38, 30. It was at like 8:30, and it had been like noon, I believe. Give or take. And so we finally got on the plane. We didn't have a connecting flight. It was a one-way, so we finally got there, and we're fine. My mom had a conference, so my mom is a math instructor, and she's also the president of like community college mathematics. There's a fancy terms for that, but that's essentially what you need to know. So she had to go there and represent Illinois community colleges. And so she was already going, my dad was going with her, and I basically was like, hey, can I come with you so I can see my friend? So I basically didn't have to pay for housing, which was awesome. But her conference told her like a specific way that we should go to get to the conference hotel. So we ended up getting off of the plane, and we had to like go find a train that's in the airport. So we took forever. We found the train, and we had to sit there forever, and then we finally go. And then we get off, and we have to go to the subway. So we're like following signs, trying to get through the subway. And so there was like no one there, like no staff there to help at all. So we finally figured out how to buy tickets for the subway, and we went through, and then we had to find which road we were supposed to be on because like there were doors everywhere, but no signs telling you where to go. And so you had to find the right door with the right like street on it. So we finally found it, and we go down and we go on the subway, and then we get out at the specific road we were supposed to, and there was a lot of construction. We got out, so like there was only a staircase available. The escalator was broken, but there was a elevator away from the subway. So we obviously had these like gigantic suitcases and stuff. We were hauling all our luggage around, and so I was trying to like I almost got to the staircase before we realized that my parents hadn't quite gotten to me yet, and I was like, we're gonna need to take the elevator. But my mom is like hard of hearing in one ear. She has like a like a inner ear fluid disease. So she couldn't hear me, and so the subway was moving and it was loud, so I was like trying to tell her that the elevator was this way. And all of a sudden my dad starts freaking out. And I can't figure out what. I don't know if he's frustrated with me because I'm too far away trying to yell at them or what. And so I finally get to him and he was like, "You're coming with us. Do not go up the stairs." And I was like, "I was planning on coming with you. I just was telling you while the crowd went by." And he's like, "Did you see that guy running?" And I was like, "No, I was trying to tell Mom something." He's like, "That guy ran up just past you, turned around, looked you up and down, and was going to grab your backpack. But he happened to make eye contact with my dad, and my dad started to, like, step towards him. And so this guy took off, but he stood at the top of the stairs, like, waiting for me to get up there." So Dad was like, "Nope, we're all getting on the elevator. You're not going anywhere by yourself or in front of us or anything." So we did that. I was like, kind of freaked out, but we look like tourists. There's no way of not with our gigantic suitcases. So I almost got robbed. It was fine. We ended up safe. It was all good. But so after we finally get up to like the underground path, we are going out of there. And so it's me and then my mom and then my dad like going, because for some reason I could just like navigate the roads a little better, understanding the signage and stuff. But there was like, again, no staff, no security or whatever. We saw security right when we got up, and then the security like left. So we exit like the subway area, and we have to go like pick between two roads, and they both have like large staircases going up. So I was trying to get them to the staircases that we had to go. And there was this guy that was walking opposite directions, and he was kind of sketch. Like, he just was acting weird, and I think we assumed that he probably had to be homeless, mainly because, like, he didn't have a coat. It was very, very cold, and his clothes were kind of torn and things like that. But, so I'm walking forward, my mom's following me, and all of a sudden I hear my mom scream behind me, and I freaked out. I turned around, and I was like, "What just happened?" Mom's like, "He just ripped my hair out." And so my dad is like running to catch up to Mom, and he leaves his bag and he takes off after this guy, which is always a stupid thing, but like my dad was a prison guard, prison lieutenant, so he knows what to do kind of thing. So he goes running after this guy, yelling at him, and the guy like jumped over the turnstile thing, so Dad can't go through because he's not going to jump over it, and the security's gone. So there's no one to help us. But I'm like talking to my mom. I'm like, "Are you okay?" 'Cause she's like near tears. She's hurting. And she like pulls back her hair, and she has like a bald spot right here because the guy literally just grabbed her hair and pulled it out, like almost pulled her to the ground. And so she was hurting. She's like, "I have to be like representative at this conference, and like, how am I supposed to do that if I look stupid?" and all the things, which you didn't even be able to tell, but she does have like a little bald spot. So, it was just wild. So my dad was like, I'm pretty sure based on like what he did after that, he was just trying to get arrested to have a warm place and food to live. So we think that he was trying to like get arrested for doing something stupid. But the security was gone because he just ran over those turnstiles and then just stood by the security thing. So yeah, it was really sad. Like, that's a really sad thing. And it was like, we were overwhelmed with trying to just get to our conference hotel. And it was just like, by the time we got there, we were all just so frustrated and angry and near tears. And we were just like, it was late. So it was almost 2, and we, like, our time, it was like 3 there. And we just wanted food, and we had to like still get to the room and then go get food and all the things. So Mom ended up okay. She does have the little spot that's growing back, but it was wild. It was wild. And Ash was like, I've never even seen something like that happen in all the time she's lived in the area and been in the area. So it was just wild. We looked clearly. Hi, Arizona, welcome in. We looked very clearly like tourists, and there wasn't much we could do to like move around quickly or to be safe because we had these massive suitcases for the plane. But moral of the story is we Ubered back to the hotel when we finally left for the whole trip. We just Ubered because it was not worth trying the subway thing again. So if you see Adding Stitches in here, you can give her all the hugs. I don't know if she'll come in tonight. I don't know what they have going on tonight, but if you see her, you can give her all the hugs. Hi, Haley. Welcome in. How are you, my friend? Good to see you. Did you get groceries yet? Are you done getting groceries? Let me catch up on... I know some of you said some things, so let me catch up. A backpack thief? Swiper, no swiping. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, thankful for Dad. Exactly. I'm glad that he, like, caught things, because I just didn't really understand what was happening. Did you know that we all own this game? We all have a pair of eyes? I mean, true. But we're like, it's like a paranormal game, so we're watching for paranormal activities. Are you sure you were in Toronto and not LA? I mean, it was scary. It was honestly just scary. I'm sorry that happens. It's so sad. They feel no other way to get support as well. Exactly. It's so messy and so confusing, and especially as like out of country person, like I don't know how to help or how to like be safe and all the things. So it was a little crazy. Oh, I missed the trip stories. No, we just started. I was just telling everybody about this, like, almost getting my backpack stolen and Mom getting her hair ripped out, which I believe I texted you about. So I did get them. Everyone was surprisingly kind tonight. Well, good. I'm glad to hear that. Okay, so that was Wednesday. And so when we finally got to the room, my parents were like, "Oh, I didn't tell you, Haley? Well, text me and remind me, and I will text you after this and tell you what happened." So this was Wednesday, and so we finally get to the room, and like all I wanted to do was take a shower and go to sleep, because I had not been sleeping well, and since I've had bronchitis, I like sweat at times that I shouldn't be sweating, or like if I'm very active, and so this whole flight, the whole like getting to the room, I was drenched. Like the inside of my winter coat was just soaked. I had to like wipe it down when we got there, and I was just like, all I want to do is shower, and I'm exhausted, and I'm gonna go to sleep. And my parents were like, "Well, what about food?" I was like, "I honestly don't care about food right now. I'm cranky, and I just want to lay here." And I was laying on the floor at this point. And so my parents were like, "Okay, well, we're gonna go get food, and we'll bring you back something." I was like, "Great, love the sound of that. I'll be asleep, hopefully." So I like took a shower, and I did take a nap. It was just like curled up, and then they brought me back this like amazing mac and cheese, and so I ate that, and then we just hung out for the night, went to sleep. So the adventures really started on Thursday. So that's when I got to see Ash. So in the morning, I like woke up and I needed to go get a couple things, so Dad and I ran to a store. I went and got new boots. They're super cute. I could post them in the Discord. I don't think I've shared that picture like anywhere, so I can share that with you. But I got boots because it was like slushy and kind of icy and stuff, and we probably needed something warmer, so I went and bought boots. And then later Ash came and she got to like meet my parents and stuff like that before we headed out. And then I'm trying to remember all the first places we went. So Ash and I were like super awkward when we met. Like the whole half of the day that we were together on Wednesday, I was painfully awkward. So I've told you guys before that I am not instantly like I am on stream. Like I talk to you guys like you're my best friends, and like we've always been friends and things like that, but actually meeting me in person, I'm extremely slow to warm. So I'm like really quiet and shy, and I like just cannot get out of my shell. Like that's just what I do. Even though I know Ash and I want to like be all in, I just like couldn't get there. It was so dumb. It was honestly dumb, and I felt dumb the whole time. I was like, just be normal, stop being awkward, and I just could not. Y'all hadn't met before? No, I hadn't. We hadn't met in person, so we've been friends for it's almost a year, at least 9 months now. So we hadn't actually gotten the opportunity to meet because like I had to get a passport to go like to Canada and things like that. So it wasn't like an easy thing. She's about 13 hours? No. 13 hours for me? That doesn't seem right, but maybe 13 hours for me. So it's not like an easy drive. Sleeky, you're making me second guess my visit to Fets next year in Vancouver. No, it'll be fine. Just Uber. Just Uber. Don't take your bags on a subway. you'll get robbed. Moral of the story. I think it's 13 hours. Here, let me check. I'll just go ahead and put it back in here. Let's see. It is loading. 10 hours. It's 10 hours. A little over 10 hours. Just straight driving without any stops. So it's not terrible. I mean, that's what I used to drive when I lived in Mississippi. But it's like, you gotta do border crossing and all of the things too. So it's just a thing. Let's see. I'm quiet AF till you get to know me, and then you wish I shut up. That's the way I am too, for sure. You can ask Haley. Haley's had to endure me, and I was like the quietest, weirdest human when she first met me. Normal is relative, awkwardness is endearing. I mean, maybe. Leave Friday, come back Sunday, easy. That's just so much driving, and I'm so tired for work. So glad we don't have subways here. Yeah, I don't have subways here either. Classic Subway. But yeah, so border cross, cavity searches, drug dogs, yeah, I just am not interested. Subway's just underground trains, yeah. And border crossing was tricky the last year or two with COVID things, always changing. Yeah, it literally changed in October. So like just weeks before you had to go through all like the COVID checks and testing and all of that. So we just happened to luck out in the timing. We have them, we just call them trains. That's fair. We have like, you can have like a subway or it's like that B something. I can't remember it, but they're in Chicago. Words are hard. But yeah, so I was super awkward. Ash like wanted to take me some specific places to eat after she got there, so we needed to get lunch. And yes, thank you, Shadow. More dangerous, anything can happen on a subway. Yeah, it's just like not the safest. A big old goof, so meeting new people is always fun. Yeah, same. So yeah, I was super awkward. Ash wanted to take me to a specific couple of restaurants, and they had gone out of business since she had last been there. COVID was hard on everything, so, you know, all the smaller businesses were closing, and so we tried to go get food, and they were closed, and so she was, like, trying to figure out what I wanted to eat, but, like, I was struggling still with eating. Like, I wasn't hungry, I was still in, like, you know, like, travel mode, and I just tend not to get very hungry, and I was still like sweating like excessively. And so I was just not, I just was weird. So then she was like, what sounds good to eat? And I was like, I don't know, I will literally eat anything. I'm not picky, but I was like, I just can't figure out something to eat. Like, there's so many options. We're walking down the road and it's literally food. And I was like, I don't know any of the names of these places. I don't know what they have. I was just overwhelmed, and Ash was there, and that was surreal. And I was just like, I was so in my head. Like, I was like, I want to talk to her about things, but I like know things. So do I ask her things that I already know about her? Like, I was just, I was a mess, honestly. I was painfully awkward. You picking something to eat in general and stuff? Yes. Let alone meeting someone for the first time? Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Sweaty RP, 100%. 100%. That's why you just always default to Mexican? Yes, that's what we do. Plus it speaks to our souls? Yes, exactly. And this whole time, like, with all the food things, Ash is just, like, avoiding alcohol. Because I made a big deal about it in her stream, because she was joking about all the things we were gonna do, and that she was gonna get me trashed and all this stuff, and I didn't realize she was joking, and I was just like, dude, like, pull back. And so we got in a little bit of an argument about it after that. We don't have to talk about that part, but so she like spent the whole time together like avoiding anything alcohol. But so we finally ended up going back to the mall, and we just got food there. We ended up getting poke bowls, which that was the first time I had ever had one. So it was, meanwhile, chat was egging Nash on. Yes, Kayla, exactly. And I was panicked. Like, at this point, I was starting to get to the point where I was like, I hadn't been anxious at all about meeting Ash. Like, she's one of my very best friends. I had no issue with it. And then all of a sudden it was like, I feel really self-conscious. Like, I know that I'm not the same person that you meet on stream or like through text as you do in person. So I was just like, I know I'm gonna be like weird. What if she hates me? When she actually like knows me as this first day, and like just like body image things that I'm second guessing, because I mean, like, lighting is and makeup is like a thing. It's a thing on stream. So I was like, I don't know how to feel, like, and so I was just all up in the like awkwardness. And so I think like because we kind of had that spat, like I think Ash was a little nervous to like push any of those things, because it was just basically a massive miscommunication. And so we both like said some stupid stuff, and that's where we were. So we also had that going into the first day. So like we talked it out, but we hadn't like that was literally the night before I got on the plane. So I was like, it was awkward. Let's just say that. There was a lot of awkwardness, and we just kind of like moved on from all of that. And so we jumped right into like being anxious to meet each other. And so I was all over the place. Moral of the story, I was all over the place. I think Ash felt awkward too, because I know that she was just like trying to make things funny and making jokes and stuff. And so like she wasn't fully out of her shell when we met either. And like I still loved it. Like I really, like, I was not upset about it at all. I loved walking around and like hearing her stories as she like told me little things that she had done in the area where she used to eat, and about the like restaurants that she had wanted me to take me to. And like, I was still having a good time, other than the fact that I knew that I was probably being extremely painful to, like, get to eat somewhere. So we ended up going to the mall. We got food. That was a whole other story, because we got completely lost in that mall. Could not find the food court. And so we finally ate, and then we ended up going walking more, and things, like, started getting less awkward. We got to see, like, the mini Manhattan Square, which was, like, billboards and like a really cool building area, essentially. So that was really fun. We both like took some pictures of that area, and then I'm trying to remember what all we did. We mostly just walked around for a while after that, and then we walked around and did all of that before we went to the mall, and then we ended up calling an Uber and going to this little Christmas market thing. And that was really fun. Like, that was great. I had actually texted Haley, Little King's mom, and I was telling her that I was awkward, and I could tell that, like, I was just making things weird. And she was like, well, just stop being awkward and be yourself. And I was like, okay. And so it just, like, flipped a switch when we went to the market. I was just, like, way more my goofy self. And so that was kind of fun. Like, it ended up like I think a better time, because I like started opening myself up to it all a little bit more, and like trying really hard not to be as close, like protective of myself as I was. You're lovely on stream and in person. Your brain just makes you a goof. Yes, 100%. Anxiety is a thing, and a thing that I have. But so we got to the marketplace, and I just like instantly just started talking. I just decided for myself that I was just gonna talk and be like, I like this, I like this, I like this. Like, just like giving more opinions and thoughts and stuff, because like she couldn't read my mind, and I knew that my being quiet was making her feel awkward too. So I was like, we're just gonna do this. We're gonna go all in, and it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. She's not gonna want to stay with me and do the next day if she still thinks I'm awkward, which she would have. That was just what my head was telling me, you know? I think anyone would be nervous and awkward the first time they were going to meet their streamer friends. I know I would be 1000%. Yeah, exactly. And I think some of it is like, now there's not a screen in between us, because like we hang out all the time. We're texting all day long, but like, then there's this moment of like, we only really see the top half of each other, and there's just a lot that comes into play. Like, you're not like, even though we text all day, there's not like, I don't know, like, you're not reading between the lines. Like, you don't always get to like see the emotions behind things, or like, you know, like the transition, like you're like, I'll be right back, I've got to go make dinner or something like that. Instead, we were like doing all of those things together. So some of those nuances and like figuring out where we were different and where we were the same, it was a different level of connection, I think. And that was really fun, honestly. I definitely, like, the first day and especially the second day, I just, like, grew to love her even more, like, if that's possible. Like, I thought, like, I was already at, like, max best friend level, like I have been with Haley. But this time it was like, oh no, like, we hadn't experienced everything. We have a lot more to learn about each other, and, like, getting to see, like, real emotion, the things that we had talked about was, like, it was cool. It was really cool. So she did stay with me that night, in the hotel with me, and my parents were there too, and so we were just, like, really careful to make sure that she felt comfortable and things like that, and she always could have gone home. We just decided that it would be easier to, like, wake up in the morning and get a fresh start and just be able to do as much as possible, and we did. We took, like, I think it was 18.5 thousand steps that day, out of the 31.5 that we did total, so it was a long day. My feet were screaming after that one, but we, like, planned to sleep in and then, like, get up and go get lunch and stuff like that. But the fire alarm went off in the conference hotel, and so we, like, had to get up out of bed, and we, like, started getting dressed, and then they made an announcement that, like, just stand by, they're checking out what's going on, and it was, like, 30 floors above us. So we, like, were half dressed, and I just, like, laid back down in bed. I was so tired. So that, like, didn't start our day great, because then we were both like, I just want to go back to sleep. So we, like, got back in bed and laid down. So that was an interesting morning. But then we, like, we got up, got ready, and we ended up going, we went and got lunch. I'm trying to remember where we went. Where did we go? Oh, that one was Mexican. So we did a bunch of things before that. So, well, it was like a late lunch, early dinner. So we got to go to, you're right, I should do just chatting. Please hold. Let me switch. I should have done that from the beginning. Anyways, I'm worse with alarms. I sleep. Well, my parents were already up because my mom had to get to the conference, and so, like, they woke me up, and then I later woke up. Also, I just saw that we're in an ad. So if you guys are getting hit with an ad, I apologize. You can't hear me, but you guys can always tell me if there's an ad too, if you're hitting an ad. But hi Kat, welcome in. I'm gonna be lurking because I got a mod. Hope you have a good stream. Thank you, Kat. I hope modding goes well and that you have a lot of fun too. Thanks for lurking. I appreciate you. Okay, so anyway, we, like, got up and got going. Mochi's back. Come on in. There is definitely feelings of energy, hormones, and endorphins when sharing a space with others versus having a screen in front of you. I'm glad that barrier has been eliminated for you guys. Your friendship will be even stronger now. Yeah, I think so. I think so, Haley. And it's just, like, it's different. Like, I didn't realize how many, like, things we just hadn't connected on. Not, like, purposely, but it just hadn't happened because we just never had, like, reason or opportunity to, if that makes sense. Also, Mochi's here, so I'm going to try to cat cam him. So if you don't like my storytelling, you can at least watch cute Mochi. Don't mind my random stuff back behind me. So, yeah. Anyway, what are you doing? Come here. So, we just basically started walking. She had, like, a whole plan, that she wanted us to, like, experience and stuff. And I'm probably not going to remember it all. But we got to go down, we went to Graffiti Alley, and so we got to see some really cool graffiti, and, like, I'm all about art and stuff, so, like, you guys know that about me, so, like, getting to see the graffiti was super, super cool for me. I took a bunch of pictures of those, and those are also on Instagram. Did you pick where you're gonna lay? So those are on Instagram if you want to see some of the ones, like, some of my favorite ones that I saw. And then we did that, and then we, like, walked through Chinatown, and we, like, neither of us were, like, super hungry, but we, like, wanted to get drinks and stuff, so I was able to, like, get bubble tea, and we, like, bought socks, and we bought beanies. I got this one and the tan one that's in some of my pictures. and scarves. No, we got scarves later, but she got something else. I can't remember. So we got to do that, and that was nice. Oh, she got gloves. She didn't get beanies. She got gloves. So then we went and got bubble tea, and I like changed my socks because I bought like really long socks because my boots were new, and so they had started to rub the back of my heel, and it was hurting so bad. So I changed my socks, got the bubble tea, we walked on, we got coffee for Ash. I can't even remember where we ended up going, but we just walked through Chinatown, which is really cool. Like amazing smelling food and just a lot of like cool things to see and kind of peek into the windows and stuff. So we walked up and down that and got to see there was more like graffiti and things like that, which was really cool. I can't remember if we went into the shops, but mostly we just walked around. Ash got a coffee at Starbucks later, and it was like she was wearing her Basic Witch beanie, and so they didn't ask for her name, they just put Basic Witch on her cup. So when they went to give her the cup, they were like, whatever drink, coffee for Basic Witch, and she like was like panicked, and I just died laughing. I like could not stop laughing at how funny that sounded, but she had to go get her coffee for Basic Witch. So I made her take a picture of her coffee. And that made me happy. And then we walked, where did we go after that? We went to some little shops that had like really cool things. Ash got some like ring and earrings at one of them, and then we went to the other ones. We just kind of walked through a couple others. There was like novelty items and things like that. And then we went to Mexican, so we did a Mexican margarita dinner / lunch for my birthday, which was really cool. We got Tim Hortons coffee. That's what we did. We did that late, so we didn't have to sorry, Moch. Come here. You're okay. Then we did a late lunch dinner, and so we got margaritas, and Ash bought me a shot of tequila, so we did shots. And then basically we had like we had weird tacos. We got cauliflower tacos, and it was squid tacos. So they each had 2, so we just like split those. And then we also got guac and chips, and it was like really cool. The place was like tiny, and so it was like kind of dark, and you could like sit and talk. There was everybody, like it wasn't even full, but like everybody was like paired up and just like having deep conversations. So it was like awesome. But Ash and I got to like actually spend some time really like talking about some deeper things, I think, or like going further into detail about things we knew. And I don't know, it was just different in person, having some of those conversations. So that might have been my favorite time, was like being there and like having a little alcohol in our system, so we were being less awkward, and like walls came down a little bit, and it's freezing cold in Chinatown, and so we were it kind of warmed us up and we got cozy, and so we just sat there and talked for a while. But that was great. And so we did all of that, and then we ended up walking. We did some more stores, like walked through some more stores, but then we were walking to see the CN Tower. So we took pictures at like different angles, and then she took me to the Blue Jays, Rogers Stadium. Wow, words, hard. I knew I'd get there eventually. But we went to Rogers Stadium, which is like a really cool thing, and... Oh, Sharvana! Hello! Welcome in, everyone! Hi, friends! What's up? Welcome in, Martin and YD. How you doing? Sharvana, hello. Did you end up getting to play the game? That's my question. Did you play the game, the stream, or were you still chatting? I want to know which things I missed. Pat, welcome in. How are you? Injeffable, hello. Thanks for coming in, guys. I appreciate you. You played some. Good. Yeah, this one isn't an itty. It's my not itty, but it's a burrito. Thank you for shouting everybody out. Whitey, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Welcome to the borough. So you did get to play some game. Did you end up talking a lot more too? I was sad that I had to leave and couldn't talk. Talk more. I always enjoy talking in your stream so much. If you guys don't follow Sharvana, hopefully you guys know Sharvana by now, but if there's some new people that we met last Saturday at the birthday stream, definitely check out Sharvana's stream. So much fun. Lots of chatting and lots of really cool games. So definitely give her a try for sure, for sure. It's okay, I love having you there. It's fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. But if you guys are new here, I'm Sleeky. I play a lot of indie puzzle games. They could be like super cute or super horrifying. Tonight we'll eventually get into playing one that's a little jump scary. It's a new indie game, so I'm gonna be showcasing that. But then we have cute games coming up after that too. Thank you for shouting out Sharvana as well. And let's see, what else do I want to tell you? Oh, right now we're talking about my trip to visit Ash. So, Shadow. Don't out me like that to the Raiders. But yeah, so we're talking about my trip with Ash, and so we're about to wrap that up, hopefully, and then we'll jump into the game. I promise. But yeah, so we're all about community, being authentic, and talking about mental health things. Wow, words are hard. So that's kind of what we do here. If you want to hang out, give us a chance. I'd love to have you. If you need to raid and run, I know that that's always a thing when you're hanging out with your favorite streamers. So please go take care of yourselves. Don't feel like you have to be in here. I'm gonna lurk. Emmy is literally on my shoulders, and I need to call my friend that was sick last week. Oh no. That's okay. That's okay. Go do your thing. Go feed Emmy. Go feed Emmy, especially. Do that call for sure. I do want to come back and ask all the trip questions after if you're still on. Please do. Please do. We'll be on for probably 2 more hours at least. So feel free to come back if you want, Shar. If you can't, please don't feel bad. But we'll see you soon. Bye. But yeah, so thank you all for being here. If you came in with the raid, I appreciate you. If you've been hanging out and listened to my very long story about my trip, thank you for enduring. I can't remember. Oh, we were walking to the CN Tower, so that's where we ended. So I visited, if you guys know Ash vs. Evil Bread, she's one of my very best friends. So I got to meet her for the first time. I traveled to Toronto while my mom was at a conference, and I got to go like actually see her and spend 2 full days with her in person. I think it was like 33 hours technically if you count sleeping. So we had a lot of fun. We had so much fun, and so right now we're kind of talking about the end of the second day. If you're familiar with Toronto, there's a tower called the CN Tower, and you can go inside of it and look out like basically across Toronto. I didn't go inside of it this time. We just kind of were saving time to do a lot more things, exploring the city and hearing Nash's stories and stuff about her experiences around there, and just like talking and such. But we did like walk around to like see it at different places. So I took some cool pictures. Those are also on my Instagram if you want to see some of the different angles that I took them. Because I took one like on the road, and then when we were at Rogers Stadium, I was able to take some cool pictures with that one. And the Rogers Stadium is the home of the Blue Jays baseball team. So hopefully eventually I'll get to go back when it's warmer and watch baseball games, because I do love baseball. And then so we took pictures of like Rogers Stadium, and then we walked on, and they have like a Ripley's aquarium, and I want to do that next time we go to, because I love aquariums, but we just didn't have time on this trip. But like the CN Tower, it's like Rogers Stadium and then the CN Tower and then Ripley's aquarium, and so we were able to like see all of that like all in one shot. Took some cool pictures, and then basically we like walked through some more areas. We were going down streets and we stopped in some stores. Yeah, I did, Caleb. I did. It was really cool. I took some pictures of the inside. I didn't post those. They were just kind of for me, because, I mean, it was closed. They're not playing right now, so it was just, like, cool for me to see and, like, be excited about, since I love baseball. But, yeah, so we went to some other stores. We went to a place called Black Market. So it's Black Market in Toronto. But it had, like, vintage t-shirts and some like thrift stuff and all that. So we like looked through shirts. Ash was able to get a couple, and then I got one that's like a 3/4 length black shirt that is wow, I am blanking. Bohemian Rhapsody. It's the Bohemian Rhapsody shirt and like logo for all of that. So I was really excited about that, getting that, and I'll wear that on stream sometime. But today I had to wear my new burrito. So my tortilla. But so that was a lot of fun. I enjoyed the 4 heads one. Yes. I posted a picture of that on my Instagram if you want to see it, Caleb. I think I got a really cool picture of the stadium with the heads popping out, and then also the CN Tower in the background. I liked the picture. Maybe it's just nostalgic, but if you want to see it, you can kind of like pop over there. I made like 3 posts on Instagram because there were so many pictures. So yeah, we did all that, and then we went to that shop, and then we walked back. We went to the hotel because at that point I was soaked. Like, it was embarrassing at Black Market in Toronto. I was embarrassingly soaked. Like, I took my coat off, and I was wearing a black sweaterish thing, and it was completely soaked through. Like, Ash was like, oh my gosh. And I like cooled off a little bit, but at that point I was just like, I need to go like change clothes before we do anything else. And my feet were like super blistered. I found out by the time we got back on the bottom of my feet. So I like went back, I changed into that Bohemian Rhapsody shirt actually, and then switched to my black beanie instead of my brown one, and switched to my tennis shoes instead of my boots. So like everything was a little better after that, walking around some more. So we went to the mall and we bought friendship bracelets. So it's this, and I guess it doesn't matter if I show you straight. It's Morse code bracelets, so we both got the same bracelets. And so that was really fun. Hey Jess, welcome in. How are you, my friend? It's good to see you. How are you doing? Oh, thank you for following, Caleb. No pressure to follow. You can just look if you want to. You don't have to follow. So yeah, we got friendship bracelets, and then we walked around a couple other stores, but it was about to close. So we pretty much just went back to the hotel after that. We didn't get any food or anything. I can't remember. I don't think we ended up eating anything more that night, but like I was real sad. I was starting to get like real emotional at this point because once we like left that, everything was closing, and that was meaning like, okay, now Ash is gonna have to leave. Like, this is going to be our goodbyes because we only had Thursday and Friday together. That was it. So it was like the fastest 2 days I think of my entire life, just like knowing the end is coming, of like, this is just a really quick meeting. We squeezed so much into that time, so much, and it was like, I can't imagine it going better. Like, Ash did a wonderful job of showing me everything, and I loved it. Like, I can't wait to go back. Like, I'm already like trying to figure out when I can buy tickets and go back by myself and hang out with Ash eventually, or try to fly her here or something, like, or to Chicago or something, show her around there, whatever. But it was so good. But like at the end I got real emotional, and I was like, we were back in the room, my parents were in the room, and I was like, I don't want to sit here and talk with Ash and my parents. Like, I want time with Ash, just Ash, before she has to go. And so I was really thirsty, and I was like, I didn't want just water or anything, so I was like, downstairs they have hot tea. I was like, do you want to go downstairs, get some hot tea, and just like talk for a while? And she was all for that. So we went and got some like peach ginger tea, and we sat down on the couch and we just like talked, and I was getting like real sad, but we like just talked about some stories and things that like we hadn't fully shared about, or just like diving deeper into some things. And so it was really good. And eventually we like went up and got her stuff out of the room and called for an Uber and stuff like that. But I was like fighting tears. I was fighting tears. And of course she had to like hug me at that point. And so like I could barely not cry. But we like, it was probably, I think it was like 11. I think she left right, like almost right at 11. So we like, we got back and we had planned for like, by 10 she could go like get an Uber and get home, and so she could rest and things like that. But like neither of us wanted to like stop talking and end it. So she eventually left at 11, and we were both like so tired and so sore that we really needed to sleep and rest and all things. So it was great. It was really great. It was too short. And I went back and took a shower and sobbed, and then I stopped crying. I've just not let myself cry since. But it was so good. It was so good. If you guys don't know Ash, she's actually streaming right now. She should be. I haven't seen her live notification, but I also haven't had that all on either. Let me check. She should be streaming. She said she was wearing a beanie, so I know that she's streaming. Yes, she is playing Plague Tale Innocence, which is fantastic. I did not mean to pin that message. I apologize. Unpin. Anyway, so Gomi Ash, if you don't know, she's one of my very best friends, as well as Lil King's mom, who's in chat. Haley, that's Haley. I'll talk about Haley a lot too, but Haley doesn't stream. She's just here to hang out with me. But I will see her next week, so that's the next story you'll get to hear about, is Haley coming and visiting for some Christmas events with my family and such. So it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. So yeah, that was basically my Toronto trip. Then we got an Uber, we flew home. Our flight got canceled right before we were supposed to get on it. Both flights, we had two flights with a layover. They both got canceled. Well, one got moved back and the other one got canceled, and they weren't gonna fly us out until the next, like, Sunday morning. And we all were, like, so frustrated. But my mom went and talked to them, got flights changed basically for the same times. And so we just basically changed where our layover was and were able to get home. So it was still chaotic and stressful, but way less stressful than the trip there. And we got home and I crashed and didn't want to get up, and then I had to drive home the next day, and here we are. So it was good. It was good. But now that we have been streaming for an hour and a half and haven't touched a game, we should probably play our showcase. Pair of eyes. That snowstorm changed a lot of flights. It really did. That's basically what happened. Is we were supposed to fly to Charlotte, North Carolina. I think Charlotte's in North Carolina. South Carolina? I don't remember. We were supposed to fly to Charlotte, but they actually had, like, the plane that we were supposed to get into. North Carolina. Thank you. Thank you, guys. We were supposed to we were supposed to have our layover there, but the plane that was supposed to come to us had, like, that previous flight, the plane had, like, almost completely broken down and couldn't take off again. So that flight got moved back, thinking that they would get it fixed, but then that meant we missed the takeoff for our next flight, and we couldn't, like, switch that one yet. Did you guys get a bunch of snow over the weekend too? No, we didn't get any snow, actually. I thought that I would, because I'm like an hour and a half further north of my parents, and so I usually get more snow, but we didn't get any. I think it hit Toronto, like, right after we flew out. Like, I saw that it was supposed to start, like about the time that we landed. We went to Philadelphia and landed there. As someone who lived in that area and been to that airport multiple times, the airport itself is huge. It would have been chaotic. Yes, it was. And we had to, like, go through customs and all of that, like, because you have to, like, once you get to the airport, you do all your bag checks and everything, but then we had to, like, go through customs and declare if we brought anything back or anything like that. It was actually really easy to come back to America. It was a lot more difficult to get to Canada, especially if you fill out questions wrong like I did. Are you coming back? Come here. Come lay down. Don't step on the keyboard again. What's up, Savannah? Hello. Welcome in. Will you lay down, please? Will you lay down? They don't want your butt in there. Buffalo, New York area got between 3 to 6 feet. Sadly, as it was ending, it traveled further south and missed my city entirely. So you wanted snow? Is that what you're saying, Shadow? Mochi's back. I don't know how long. If he stays here for a second, I will, I'll put the try to do the camera again. He's not been for that today. Oh yeah, he's all curled up. You like snow? Okay, fair. I'm not a big snow fan. Like, I love looking at snow from the window, but I find it, like, extremely inconvenient when I have to, like, get to work, or I have to scrape my car from the work parking lot. I don't know. I'm not a fan of cold and snow, which is ridiculous because I moved further north. But it's okay. It's okay. I'm surviving it. Buffalo, New York translated to 77 inches of snow, and the Bills game was moved to Detroit because of the snow. Wait, 77 inches of snow? Do you mean 7? There's no way 77 inches. I had a garage, and I moved to a place with, like, what's it called? It's just like a wood roof that I can, like, drive under, which is nice because I at least don't have to. 77 inches, not feet. Wow. I got really confused there. Brain's working great. Brain's working great. That makes more sense. I was definitely thinking feet. So yeah, I have, it's like still cold when I get in my car, but I don't have to deal with like the snow that way. It's just if it snows while I'm at work, then I have to deal with it there. But I have a really, really long and kind of steep driveway, so I'm not going to be able to shovel it. And also not sure if I can, you know, like get up the driveway. I may be having to park at the end of the road if it snows a lot. Roofs collapse due to the weight of the snow. I bet. That's really sad though. That would be like so hard to deal with. Okay, I'm gonna open the game. We'll keep talking, but now that I've talked your ears off, we'll talk with the game. Lulu, hello, welcome in, my friend. How are you doing? We're gonna play Pair Eyes.
There.
Hello there. Hello there. 77 to 6.4 feet of snow to be exact. Oh wow, that is a lot of snow. Like a lot of snow. I don't want it. It doesn't snow like a whole lot typically. Oh yeah, I do need to go get tea. But Mochi's cozy and I'm cozy. I'll wait until Mochi gets up. And then I'll go get tea, I promise. I should have gotten tea before I started talking. My lips are like much better now, but they got extremely chapped, like all the way around my lips while I was in Toronto. And then I used like Vaseline on it for like a day, and it's a lot better. Peeping in before bed, getting up early for Universal. Oh yeah! Thanks for saying hi. Post all the pictures in the Discord. I would love to see all your adventures tomorrow. I can't wait. I want to visit Universal in Florida. I've been to the one in California, but I haven't been to the one in Florida, which has like the better Potter World. Unless you're in Chicago, right? Yeah, exactly. Aren't you a little tortilla? I am a tortilla. Look at my little chicken wing tortilla. I'm like sitting scrunched and Mochi's on my lap, so I can't adjust. So you get the bottom part of my, yeah, anyway. But hi girls, it's good to see you. I guess I should probably say hi. I just like talking. Okay, I'm gonna switch to the game stream. If Mochi decides to get up, which he's like asleep at the moment, I will go make some tea. Actually, I'll just get a mug. I have my Keurig here, so I can make tea pretty easily still. That guy's got a charge for all the pics? Yes, get some sleep, Lulu. I can't wait to hear about all your adventures tomorrow. I hope it's a lot of fun. I hope it's great fun. Got 3 feet over the weekend at my house. And you are one that like likes to look at snow, right? You're just used to snow? I can't remember. I lost track of everybody, like, was how they were all feeling in Discord about snow. We talked about it a little bit. Just a wee bit. Are you gonna get up? Oh, he's gonna get up right now. Of course he is. There's like boxes all over the floor though. Because I unpacked the monitor, I unpacked the burrito thing, and I unpacked the tea kettle. And so there's stuff all over the floor, so he's afraid to jump off, I think. There you go. There's a landing spot for you. In the meantime. Yeah, quick, go get tea! Yeah. I'll go do a BRB real fast and get a mug and start the tea. And then we'll jump into the game right after that. That'll make a good cutting part, because the developers of Pair of Eyes don't need to see my entire talking section of my trip to Toronto either, so... that's a good segue. So let me see how close we are to an ad. I will run an ad. Actually, it starts at 3 minutes anyway. I'll run an ad so that that's over, and then we can just jump into the game. It'll disable those pre-rolls and such. So, I will be right back. BRB. And then we'll dive into Pair of Eyes. So, enjoy some clips while I'm away. Peace. Lily! Oh. Boy. Hey, Willie! Let's do it. What's up, Raiders? Welcome in. How's it going? Oh, I got something for you. Please hold. I can cover my keyboard. Yeah! Nope. Yeah! One of these ways. Ah! I did it. Yeah! Guys, this time I got smart. Gotta be fast. gotta be safe. We're gonna be safe. Go, 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 go. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, we're okay. We're okay, we're okay, we're okay. Ah! I didn't see that one. Oh, no. Oh, I made it. I made it. Hi, Q. Hi, Q. It's going great. It's going great. It's a great stream. How are you? How are you today? Did you eat any good food today? Sarah was telling me all about the food today. Did you eat all the same food she did? You lost? Oh, that scared the crap out of me! Oh my god! Ah! Oh, I was not prepared! I was not prepared! I was not prepared! Oh my gosh! I was so not ready for that. Since when does this game have jump scares? Purple Space Cat! Oh my gosh! Purple Space Cat! Thank you for the raid. Welcome in, Raiders! Welcome in. Oh, I got rebooted. Hold on, Raiders. Hold on. I gotta try not to die. 1 second. Woo! 1 second. Someone's shooting at me. I have no weapons. Ah! Welcome in. This is exactly what my stream is like pretty much all the time. So I'm Sleeky. Welcome in. I play lots of different games on Switch. I can't hear my voice chat. Hold on. I'll come right back to you. Stay. Yeah, I'm back. I'm back on voice chat now. Stay with me. Okay, yes. Let's go. I did it. I finished. Let's go. Not one thing. I feel proud. Let's go. All right, that made me feel a lot better about life. 5 squads ring. That means I am cruising from bruising. Oh my god! The first time this game actually jump scares me and it got me so good. Oh, okay. It's fine. Oops. The glasses touch this like when I feel like I don't know what I'm doing with my hands, so I just like start adjusting things. I'm afraid for you now. Me too. It's a pretty little egg. I don't really want to break it. Do it. Okay. I wish I could show you me breaking it. Can I break it on my hand, do you think? Oh, I can. It broke really easy. Okay. I was gonna try to just like break a little part so I can keep it, but it wasn't made for that. Okay, let me throw this in my load. Yeah. Thanks. That was probably Dad versus, yeah. Oh, nope, it was taken side. Okay. Alright, let's see. We got a little scroll. I hope you have an excellent birthday. That's hilarious. I just got dad joked. This laugh is like coming from everywhere. Oh! Oh, T! Oh! I just died. I just died a little bit. Hi, T. Thanks for the bits. No thanks for the scare. But hi. Okay. That yeeted a bunch of people that round. Oh crap. Too many people in the way. Let's go! Oh my gosh, I made it to round 4! I made it to round 4! I'm so happy. Oh, let's go. Wait, who all made it? I don't want to go in this room. I don't want to go any further. Alright, I'm back. Guess who's back again. Tell a friend. And I have hot water. And a Pika booty mug. And mochi. Make him stretch his head to see you. Okay, he said no. Thank you for the welcome back, Cheddar. Also, I realized I didn't tell you guys about the cider spilling incident. How dare I? But I don't know if I want to tell you because showcase. Let's see. I'm gonna pick my tea for now. What's up, Maxwell? Welcome in. Turned in late, now I'm hungry. Get some food. Get some foods. I got a tortilla. That might make you more hungry enough to go get some foods. Also, I was checking some of my socials right before I came back while I was waiting on the water to finish. And I got a message from someone. And if you're here, you know who you are. But on Instagram, I got a message that said, I'm sorry if this offends you, but I find you really attractive and I'd like you to be my sugar baby. Just letting you know my intentions. Do people really send messages like that? Where's Sadie? Sadie gets messages. Sadie J101 gets messages like that all the time. I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to Sadie and be like, I got on your level. No, that was an Instagram DM. Usually Sadie's the one getting like, you be my sugar baby. I want to be your sugar daddy. And I always make fun of her for it. I'm usually offended when I'm found attractive. I mean, I appreciate the compliment, but I don't want to be nobody's sugar or anything. Good night, Bumbles. I'm so sorry that you're not feeling well. Get some sleep. Get some sleep. Let me know how you're feeling tomorrow. Keep us updated. But I hope you get some rest. Thanks for being here, my friend, and thank you for the tortilla. I appreciate you. Get some good rest. Moch. Once upon a time, I had a spoon. I brought a spoon up here with us. Are you sitting on it? My cat is sitting on my spoon. No, am I supposed to use that now? Like, I'm gonna try to take a picture of my spoon. I could just see a little bit of it. Guys. Hey, sir. Can I have this paw? He was sitting on it. Oh. Do you see that? That would be my spoon. It's fine. I'm gonna use it anyway. Alright. Let's switch to the game. I do have it ready. I'm gonna finish making the tea real fast and then we will for sure dive into it. So there you go. So I think I told you guys a little bit about this game at the beginning of stream, but if you're just coming in or have came in since, this game is called Pair of Eyes. From what I know of it, from what I looked at a bit, because I always try to be careful how much I look into things so I don't get too many spoilers. But from what I know about this game is that there is a game happening. Thanks. Game audio is loud. Okay, let me fix that. That's maxed out. That should be better. If that's still too loud, please let me know. But from what I know of this game is basically we're like security person watching this building and we're looking for paranormal activity, and when we see it, we have to report it. But I also know there's a lot of jump scares. I don't have my Apple Watch tonight, so we can't do heart rate monitor and things like that, but because the band broke off yesterday, and so it doesn't come until tomorrow, or it's supposed to come tonight, but I haven't seen it yet, so we'll have that for next stream. So we don't have that for tonight, but it'll still be fun. So yeah, we're gonna dive into this one. I do need to make a post real fast, because I do have to have a post for IGC, just so that they know that I streamed it and they can retweet it and all that. So let me post my picture really fast. Bear with me. And the IGC is working on a new website too, which I'm excited about because I'll be able to share that, make a good command with that and share it with you guys so you can like read more about it. But it is, there is an IGC panel down in my About section, so if you want to check that out and learn a little bit more about IGC, please feel free to do so. Let me get this posted. We'll just do like something basic since it's late. I've missed the Twitter noties. Oh, because I haven't, with all my pictures and haven't been able to post them. That's fair. Okay, let's do... We'll post that, and we'll say... BRB water, do your thing, Shadow. We'll say... What? We could say... Cozy as a burrito, and ready to watch for paranormal activity. Come join us while we play Para Eyes. Oh, I need to tag the developer too. Shoot. Which means I have to look it up real fast. My bad. I'm really unprepared since setting that monitor up right before stream. Don't recommend, but I was really wanting it. I could not resist. Let me look up the information. It'll just take me a second. But I want to make sure that they know that it's happening. My cards. Okay. And Shano Studios. That is our Twitter developers. Well, that's the developers. Bum, 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 bum. Shano Studios. Guten at Paradise. Just saw that. Shano Studios. There's two different accounts. Oh, this is the one it was supposed to be. Okay, got it. Developed by Shano Studios. This is an IGC. IGC showcase. Coffee! Get some coffee while you're waiting. Get some coffees. I love me some Javi. If you guys haven't tried Javi, do it. Reaper just got his. Are you able to get creamer this week? Or creamer. Oh, I spelled that wrong. I'm sorry. I should have done this before. I apologize. I know this is not fun to watch. I'm hurrying. It's a nice GC showcase that you don't want to miss. Tag indie game collective. Do. But you're always fun to watch, even when I'm making tweets. Mine came in already, but the post office is holding the Tumblr. Oh, is that where the Tumblr is at? Shoot. I'm planning on making my actual post for Javi hopefully tomorrow, because I've got to get that posted on Instagram. Join us while we play Para Eyes, developed by Shano Studios. This is an IGC showcase that you don't want to miss. Perfect. Okay, that should be good. That is not good. This is what I need. No, it didn't save. Shoot. Hold on. Please hold. My party is reached. Export to camera roll. Thank you very much. That. Perfect. Share. Tweet. Okay. I apologize. Hi, Red Banshee. Hello, my warm burrito friend. Hi, chat. Hi. How's work? Hope you have a lovely stream. I'll be working and lurking. Okay, no worries. Do your thing. Much love to you as well. If you guys haven't checked out Red Banshee, please do. Please do. Wonderful streamer. Okay, y'all. let's do this, shall we? Let's do it. Making sure I'm not missing messages. Since I don't have sound. Oh, I did figure out how to fix sound for one thing, so let me switch that really fast for this one. Not that button. Welcome back, Shadow. Did you get some waters? Hi, Shads. How's kitchen going? Let's see. It was mix it up. And it was sound alerts. Let's see if that works. Alright, let's do this. I probably should have looked at how to play, but let's just, yeah, we have to start it easy. So this is an easy one with 4 cameras and anomaly spawn rate at 1x. Oh yeah, I can change it. Let's start at grandma's. I think I just have to, I didn't read the how to play, so it should be really fun, but I think I just have to click on any abnormalities. It's good cleaning this beat as well as hearing about coffee water and Twitter. Oh no. Certain things, eh? Indeed. You guys can help me watch for paranormal activity, although I think it will try to kill me before you guys can tell me. And I have to try to keep my sanity up. Oh, you guys can't fully see it. I will move that in just a second. I'll move the IGC showcase because down here is the sanity bar so that you guys are able to see where I'm at each time. So basically, I just need to click, from what I understand, I didn't read that play. I have to look for paranormal activity through these cameras. So like, if this Ouija board starts moving, that would be paranormal activity, or if something pops up in the window, cabinets start opening, things like that. So it's kind of got the same vibe as, something's wrong. Something's wrong. I don't know what to click on. Paranormal activity. Scanning. Okay. Got it. I had to right click. It's fine. We got it. It's okay. Camera malfunction. That was the paranormal activity. Got it. What's that one? Five Nights at Freddy's. It's got the same vibe as Five Nights at Freddy's. You've seen this one, Reaper? Who'd you watch play this one? This is creepy, but I don't think it's paranormal activity. What's up, Ginga Ninja Bread? Ginga? Jinja? Ninja Bread? How do I say it? Am I saying your name properly? I apologize if I just butchered it. Is this like the observation game? I haven't... Do I just click anywhere when the camera falls? Okay. I haven't seen observation, but basically, I'm just like clicking through cameras with, Jinja, like Ginger. Oh yes, I do know you from Carrots. I was like, your name looks so familiar and I can't place it. Yes, I'm so glad you're here. It's so good to see you. I'm so sorry. Jinja Ninja, I love it. I love that so much. I should have known because when I saw your name last time and Kira said it, I was like, I like that name, and I still blinked. But yeah, I haven't played Observation, but basically this is kind of like Five Nights at Freddy's. I'm just like clicking through the cameras, trying to find any weird anomalies or paranormal activity, and trying to like survive the night. Because my sanity, which I have to move the Indie Game Collective sign, but my sanity's down here. I have to make sure I keep it up or I go crazy. Basically, I think that happens if I miss one of the paranormal activities. Right now, they've been super obvious because the camera has like fell or like had a glitch or something. I can't remember what the other one is called, but they were very obvious. But we're just playing. This is our first round of it, so we're just like playing as basically as easy as possible at the moment. Although I haven't seen any paranormal activity in a bit. So that kind of worries me. Not this creepy game. Have you seen this before, Nate? Also, welcome in. It's good to see you. How you been? How's college going for you? Is that... The observation game is like... It's like slightly pixelated, right? And, and like it actually has like a storyline, right? Am I making that up? This is like Spot the Difference / Five Nights at Freddy's. I missed something. My sanity just dropped. I don't know what it was. It sounded like something fell. I don't know what it was. I'm playing The Witcher, so I'll mostly be watching, but I hope you have fun. I have no idea what this game is, but I'm sure I'll be jumping at something. Yeah, probably so. You're probably not wrong on that one. I don't know if I still need to find it. I've played this game and it's really stressful because it really relies on memory, which I'm really bad at. Same. Yeah, same. I'm trying to pay more attention. Oh. My sanity just went down again. I thought there was something over here. Do I get penalized? Oh, it was the coffee cup. Do I get penalized if I search something and it's not right? You say that like I'm brave enough to play Five Nights at Freddy. I haven't played it either. So I'm sure I'm gonna miss things because I have not been paying that close of attention. You've beat them all? I haven't braved them yet, Nate. Oh no, my sanity just went down. What did I miss? Was it this? That was more centered, was it? Oh no. The bowl? Nope. Okay. Oh. Shoot. I don't know. My memory is terrible. Also, this game is so quiet. I'm gonna probably have to turn on some music low. But then you won't hear my sanity go down, which keeps going down. When your stuff goes down, it doesn't mean it's in the room you're currently in. Oh, it's probably the one that I just passed then. Maybe. Oh, okay, so it could like be in any room. Oh no. Does that mean I need to like flip the camera faster? I really should have read the how to play thing. The fact that anything is able to change, so it's hard. Yeah, that's true. I like the challenge though. I really should have like made sure I knew how to play before I dove right in. I'm already at 40%. This is not good. Oh, there. I don't remember that being there. Oh, my sanity went down again. Does it keep going down until I find the ones that changed? That wasn't there, right? Oh, it was. My bad. I should have paid more attention from the beginning. Gosh darn it. Was that sunken in? No. Okay, fine. I'm questioning everything now. There's some decent jump scares in this game too, and they're like when you get further in, right? I'm not gonna survive this night. I'm already at 20% sanity. What moved? I haven't found anything in here, so I guarantee I've missed something. Found one. That was an obvious one though, so I got lucky. My sanity went down to 9%. What the heck? Whoa, it's still going down. No, I'm trying here. I'm trying. Where am I missing things? Ah, I'm gonna die. I'm going crazy. It's time to go crazy. Go crazy, go crazy, go. Was that on? No. Ceiling fan, red box, kitchen rug. Gosh dang it. Okay, let's look at how to play. Alright, the goal. Flip through security cameras, report anomalies, and keep your sanity. Scanning and reporting. To report an anomaly, simply right-click where the anomaly is or was. Scanning will take a few seconds and report back to you if you correctly found an anomaly. Sanity. You start each game with 100% sanity. While anomalies are active, you lose sanity. So I do have to find them or I will continue to lose sanity. Okay, let me move this logo. I think put it up here and maybe I'll put it under my picture. That won't block as much. My cane. Good enough. Good enough for time. I'll figure out where to put it later. Shop? What are these things? I guess because I haven't survived tonight, I haven't got anything. Settings? Anything? Anything I need to check? Controls. "24-hour clock? No. Okay, back. Alright, let's do this again. We're gonna pay more attention. Here's the 4 things your sanity just continues to go down. That makes sense. That does make sense. Looks like the sanity is on a timer, so it's, I think it's because, like, so it showed the 4 things I missed. I think as long as those are active, my sanity will, like, continuously go down, and the more they add up, the faster my sanity will go down. Should we do grandma's again, or do you guys want to do the school? Or we could do shuffle. Do you want to do Russian roulette? We could do grandma's, school, or the island. Or I can do shuffle and I'll do a random one. What do you guys think? Any thoughts? Maybe we'll try the school. Even though the other one I now have more memory of, but... Reaper, did I miss how you played this one? Like where you played it or saw it? I can't remember. YOLO? Okay. Let's do shuffle. Wait. Oh, I can only... Oh, it's just gonna shuffle easy. Are they all the same difficulty? Right now they are. I think until I, like, pass one. Like, this one, like, there's gonna be normal ones, hard ones, insane ones, insane plus 2, insane plus 3. So I think it just depends on how, like, how you get, like, if you survive the night kind of thing. I don't know exactly how many hours the night is, but let's shuffle. 4 cameras. 36 anomalies. Okay. I'm gonna need y'all's help. If you see anything different, save my sanity. Help me memorize all the things. Oh boy. Do these count as anomalies already? Or is this just how it is? I'm gonna click it to check. Okay, no. Oh boy. Oh! We're back at Grandma's? Am I having to watch all of these? Oh, I have made a mistake. No, we're quitting. Nope! That's one great big nope! We're gonna do the island though, because I think most of what we looked at was the island. And instant regrets. There's 45 anomalies. Oh dear God. Okay, good luck. That was the funniest thing. Straight up instant regrets. I was like, I noped right on out of there. Nope. Gonna have to play these levels a few times, I think, before I'd be ready to dive in to playing all of them at once. I kind of memorized this one already. When I say memorize, I have a kind of an idea. Shuffle is for people who are fast with their eyes. That would not be me. not a fast one. I clearly couldn't even pass the easiest level first. Wait, that wasn't there, was it? Oh, guess so. Did my sanity just go down? No. What's up? Okay, so those are normal. It's fine. I'm just clicking on everything. I'm panic clicking! That is an orb. Yes! Got a ghost orb. Thank you very much to that other game we play. Why are words so hard for me tonight? I mean, I guess they're always hard for me, but they feel especially hard for me tonight. Was this blood here? It was, right? Yeah. This is hard. This is hard. What do you guys think of this so far? Like, I'm kind of like highly invested and into it. No. Hi, Arizona. How's your evening going? Were you there? Ha! Yes! Yes! This one's hard to see. You had an interview today? How did it go? How do you feel about it? It went well? Awesome. Are you like excited or like super interested in that job? So it doesn't tell you in numbers how many anomalies are found? Right down here it does. It says 2. Oh crap, I missed something. Which did I miss? This all looks normal. This all looks normal. Something was not normal. I'm guessing it's here. I don't remember. Has that always been there? No. Oh crap. I'm dying. I'm so blind. Thanks. No, you're good. You're good. I finally figured it out because those are the things that you can buy stuff with, but you have to pass the level, I believe. Does anybody know what moved? What changed? Send help, please. I don't know. Was it this? Was this orange? Okay, so yes. This was all here. This was here. This was here. This was here. This was here. Is this here? Okay, apparently yes. I can't see 90% of this background, so I hope it's nothing in the woodsy area. What's this? Apparently nothing. Were you there? I don't remember seeing the chair there. Okay, apparently it was there. Oh gosh, I'm so bad at this. I even have my glasses on too. You're fine. You're fine. I'll know in about a week. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh no, my sanity is going down. I can't find it. I'm gonna just like start clicking on things that seem slightly sus. Is this backpack red? You guys were there. This was on? I thought that was on for sure. Crap. Were there mountains? Probably. Oh no! Fire's out. What the heck did I miss? There's something else still. I'm still going down in sanity. I don't know. I'm worried that my screen is too dark and I'm missing all the things. I'm gonna click on you. I'm gonna click on you. And you. The football? Where was it? Where was the football? By the fire? Oh, right there. I knew something was off about the fire earlier, and I was like, this little thing? Okay, thank you. Thank you for saving my sanity. But there's other things now, I'm sure, because I've spent too long looking for that. Orbs. No! Why am I still going down? I'm finding things! Leave me alone! Was there something on that roof? No. There's something wrong, I have a feeling, in this area. I just can't figure out what. Oh no, my sanity is at 9%. I didn't realize this game would be so realistic. Listen, my sanity's always at like 9%. Don't come at me. Don't expose me like that. I want to survive a night. That is all I want. Canoe pick has something? Was something over here? Oh, wait, no. I already checked that. Did these move? Was something missing here? Something missing here? I really thought I knew all the items. I did not get the hatchet. Thank you, Reaper. Forgot about the hatchet. I really thought I knew what the items were. I'm upset. I'm gonna be really, really bad at this game. I'm never gonna make it. I thought my computer broke. I'm never gonna make it to like the hard levels. Imagine. I'm never even gonna make it past normal. I'm gonna be like hyper focused on this game. I hope y'all know that. I'm just gonna be like memorizing these photos like all night, every night until I pass all the easy ones. No! Oh no! My sanity! It's broken! How do you see these things? And I even knew right where it was as soon as you said cooler disappeared. Yeah, by the tent. I'm so upset with myself right now. Why is my brain like this? Why am I like this? This picture is gonna piss me off. It went poof before you switched. Did it really? Oh my gosh, I'm just dumb. I hate everything. I keep looking at chat when I switch, so that probably doesn't help anything. Got it. Ah. Faster clicking. I think faster clicking is gonna help me. That's my theory. Sticking to it. There's like 43 some anomalies that could pop up. No! 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 What did I miss? What is missing? What happened? Ah! I don't see anything! Crapola. I'm gonna die. I'm not making it through the night. I need to know when morning is. This was always on, right? Dang nabbit. I'm gonna die. I was even changing fast. I thought I had it that time. But alas. 5, 4. Three. I literally don't see anything changed. Cooler and hammock? But the hammock, was still... I don't know what changed about the hammock. Cooler by canoe. Gosh dang it, I found 14 that time at least. Why am I so bad at this? Alright, let's try the school. And then we'll like... Well, I kind of want to try that one again. Let's try this one again. Because now I like... am looking at all the things. I might have a better idea. There's 45 possible anomalies. How long do I have to... When's morning? I still don't know what changed about the hammock. That's there now? Or was that the one that I missed? The hammock disappeared? It did? I remember even looking at it. I'm confuzzled. Backpack. Focusing so hard right now. Oh! Ah! Okay. I've gotten 2. I can only hear it. It's so funny. I've just been freaking out. That's it. I'm just panicking. Panicking like Anakin, as one would say. Backpack. Oh, jerry can. Just kidding. Thought that was a backpack the whole time. I'm getting better at this, I think. I think I'm doing a little better, but now I say that I'll probably miss the next one. I'm hyper focused now. I'm like afraid to look at chat. I'm mostly ignoring you, but I'm like taking little glances. I think I have a little better idea of what's going on, so I'm trying really hard. That was not on last time. Oh, yes it was. Just kidding. I lied. Oh, I haven't been looking for ghost orbs either. But apparently there aren't any because I'm still at 100%. I'm still at 100. As the cool kids say. That cooler's gone. Just give her random things. No! I'll panic! No! Don't do that to me. That's so mean. I actually really like this game. Would any of you guys play it that haven't played it? What's that? Oh, it's a ghost orb that just appeared. Noise. I feel like I'm getting the hang of this. At least a little bit. Definitely doing better than the last 2 tries. Gets intense on the later levels, no doubt. That's what disappeared there, but it did not. Imagine making it to the later levels. I haven't even made it past an easy level. What are you even talking about? I feel like I've missed something. It's been too long, I think. Oh, just kidding. Found one. I feel like this is one of those games that will feel chilled and scare the shit out of you. I think so. Yeah. Did that move? Okay, no. When you get more cams, things happen faster. Yeah, that's what I'm not looking forward to, actually. I haven't done anything in The Witcher this whole round because I've been so focused on this. Well, at least you found it interesting. But I'm sorry that you're missing out on your game to watch me play mine. I do that a lot, though. I will, like, open... I did that a lot when I was playing Graveyard Keeper because it's, like, such a chill game. I'd get, like, invested in someone else's stream playing a game, and then I'd be like, wow, I've left this game open for 1,200 hours, and now the gameplay in Steam, the time in Steam is now severely off. Bye, Elixir. Thanks so much for coming by. I hope you have a wonderful night. Or day. Night. I hope you have a wonderful night. Sleep well. No, it's totally fine. I'm absolutely invested now. Me, you, and me both. I think I've gotten too unfocused. I probably missed something. No? I don't think I've missed anything. Holy! That was unnecessary. I was like, who the hell is that? What am I supposed to do with that? Fortunately, I had the wherewithal to click on it before I panicked, because my panic response is always to, like, cover my face. I'm too close to the screen for that shit. I agree. Same. Big same. I had nowhere else to throw myself backwards either. I'm sitting all curled up in this chair. Just a teaser of the stuff to come. Oh my gosh. Is this one of those games that's, like, finishable? Or is it one you just, like, can continue to play? Because I feel like I'm gonna end up spending hours on this game. Oh no, what'd I miss? What'd I miss? Kamek. Shoot. I was doing so well. But now it's almost 3 and I have 90% sanity, so that's way better than last time. Those are ringing more. I'm sure that's not it, but it was ringing a lot more and it made me panic. Better not have missed anything else. I don't see anything else. Didn't quite make it to 4 last time. This is way better playthrough. I think I've got a little bit of a method, at least for the easy ones, to be able to... But Grandma's house, I don't know that I can. There's so much stuff in Grandma's house. Like there was way too much to like try to memorize. This I figured out like I can memorize little things, and then the larger things I'll catch. Like I tend to catch because they're like much more obvious. Thought something went missing. I did. Does that sound mean something changed? Or does that just happen? Very invested. I'm very panicky. I'm getting anxious. Ah! Can. I saw that one flash that time. I feel like I got lucky. I probably would have realized that was in the wrong place though, eventually. Only missed like missing 10% of my marbles. That's not too bad. I love that they called it a pop can. Like, just be on both sides of that debate, you know. It's a safe play. Probably should have been a soda pop can. That really would have got everybody. I get really anxious when I feel like it's been too long since something has changed. And then it's like the next second something changes. I haven't figured out yet if they change at a regular, like, time on the easy mode at least. I still have a little bit of a cough. Also, I never drank any of this tea after I made it. Of course I didn't. This is where I'll start missing things because... Oh crap. Like I said, this is where I'll start missing things. Thank you so much, Rubberfish. I knew exactly where it was after you said knife. I guess machete. I looked down at my tea as I was changing that one. I was like, oh, I have tea. I'm coughing for nothing. This tea is very painfully cold. I'm gonna chug it down and make more. Close enough, exactly. 100%. I'm with you. I thought it was just a knife as well. Oh. I was like, I don't recognize this place. I realized because the light is gone from the fire. We made it past 5. I guess we might be able to find out what time morning is now. Or maybe it's just like 24 hours or something, I don't know. All the scenes have been dark, so I just kind of assumed. Morning is relative, also true. Well, hello. Poof. Oh, hello. Poof. Exactly. I make some decent sound effects. I should start, like, recording them so we can have them for sound alerts. I've never like thought back about going back and clipping them for that purpose. Oh, I feel like something just changed. At least I heard a weird sound. $6 a.m.? Is that what it was? The end scared me that it just flashed. Ooh. Can I buy anything? If someone clips them and sends them to me, I'll turn them into sound bites if you want. We could do that. The shadows. Arachnophobia. Oh, it's like expansion packs that you can get by playing enough. I like that. Oh, so every time you beat one, it adds another difficulty level. Should we play that same one, or should we go back and do Grandma's or the school and try to get them to normal? What do you guys prefer? I bet we can get Grandma's now. You want to try that one? I'm for that. Also, I think I have a cut on the side of my tongue, and it's really hurting. Only releasing Grandma's. Oh, really? Do it on hard? I can't until I unlock it. Like, the only one I have unlocked beyond easy is normal. Grandma's has so much stuff, but we're gonna try it again. We'll just see how long I can last this time. Last time I found like 3 things and died. This cabinet worries me in this one. Hey Matt, how you doing? Last time I think I missed this. There's too many things. There's too many things. I'm not surviving this one. Especially this room. Starfish, you are wrong. You are very wrong. Help! Psh. I'm scared. I hope you've got this, because I sure don't. Ah! Send help, send help, send help. I don't like it. I saw Grandma. That was terrifying. I didn't like that. That felt very visagey, and I've got like really bad goosebumps and heebie-jeebies now. Mochi's staring at me like, what's wrong with you? I can see why you and Kara are friends. You both have similar energy. That's like the biggest compliment I've ever heard. I freaking love Kara. You're getting better? I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know what to, I don't remember. There's too many things. Don't chew on that cord, Moch. Kinda just hope I get lucky and they all poof while I'm on that room. I have no method any longer to my madness. I'm just hoping I get lucky. I was gonna say something about someone maybe being in there, but definitely made themselves known. Yeah. They sure as heck did. That? No, there were 4 items the whole time. Never mind. I guess I could guess myself. If I remember right, some are a little disturbing on harder levels. Great. Love that for me. If you guys notice things, please feel free to shout them out. And like you're free to like tell me if I miss something. This is one of those games that I do not care for the spoiler on this. I don't want to know, like, some of the things that, like, continue to get worse and worse kind of thing. But if you see an anomaly, let me know. Teamwork. It makes the dream work. Or so I've heard. I'm gonna need to get some music. These levels, like, are making me... Oh, I forgot to put the game category. Gosh dang it. Trash? I think I watched that change and... No? Are you sure? Was there something else? Bag? Ha ha ha. I even thought I saw that change and then I was like, I think that was in my head. There is a category for this game and I switched to just chatting, so I completely forgot to switch back. So I will do that after this round. Thank you very much, though, Jinja, for reminding me. Oh crap, I missed something. What? I didn't mean to click there, but I thought it was there. I thought there was another utensil. Crap. I missed something. Send help. SOS. Chips and queso. I don't see anything different. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Did this move? No. That light wasn't on. I need to figure out how to do that, Shadow. I keep forgetting to, like, look at it. Oh, Finn? It was on. Oh, thank you. You saved my sanity. So this is almost like Where's Waldo? Yeah, it's like a, oh, what are you? I don't even know what you are, but you're in the wrong place. Go home. Peanut butter. I do like some peanut butter. Yeah, it's like a search and find game mixed with Five Nights at Freddy. Set game, pair of eyes. I don't know what I have to enable. I know that I can make a command to do it through Mix It Up or through Stream Elements, and I haven't done... Oh, that's scary. Please don't come at me. Okay. I think it's okay. But I have not yet. I keep forgetting to look into it. And then, like, when I do remember, I'm at work and can't, like, access any of it. Peanut butter, and jelly. Peanut butter, and jelly. Last time I missed a rug, and is that no, that's always been moving. Just kidding. I don't know. Yeah. Oh, that light's off. Okay. Was that the only thing? Was that there? I'm panicking. Were there books there? I don't remember that shelf being empty. Apparently it was. Was it? I'm making things up now. Oh! Ah! What just happened? That had to count as an anomaly. Why did that do that to me? And how do I report it? I clicked on all the rooms. Oh, drawer. Oh, I can shadow? I don't have, like, anything on in Stream Elements. The only thing I have is, I think, is like the shout out or something like that. Was there something on that table? I don't think so. No. one's so difficult. I'm like kind of making it, but also kind of not. Is there a pillow there? I don't think so. No. Why did that knife grow like 10 times its size? It's a very strange anomaly. Is there always a hole in the ceiling in the dining room? Yes. Otherwise you can make a mod editor for Twitch. Yeah, I know I could definitely, I could do it. I'm gonna keep Stream Elements, I believe, so I could just go switch it in Stream Elements. Ugh. I'm both for different streamers. Makes sense. Everyone does like things so differently. Oh, that's not supposed to be there. I didn't realize it was missing there, but I definitely knew it wasn't supposed to be there. I think they happen at like right around the 15 mark, and then right around like 35, I want to say. I'm noticing they often happen around the 15 mark. Is this on? That was always on. Or maybe it's the 45 mark and 35. Just seems like it's been a little consistent. Does this have something on it? Oh, it was moved. That's what it was. At least I noticed something was wrong with it. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive, staying alive. Staying alive. Anomaly incoming. Anomaly incoming. 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 Where are you? I'd say come. Oh crap! I did miss it. Thought maybe it was a fan. You're all fine. You're all fine. Cup's missing. You're right. Well done. Nuts! Nuts! This is a really long round. Eventually I'll change the game and then it'll be like, oh, time to end stream. Should be another anomaly momentarily. Not here. Box. There's a box missing. Getting close to done. Yeah, I'm real close. It's 6, right? We decided? So we have 2 more anomalies, possibly. If they continue to happen right around 15 and 45. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. Staying alive. think I've missed it. So it looks fine. I think my sanity's gonna go down one. Definitely missed one. Yep, it just went down. Where is it? I really don't think it's in that room. And I really don't think it's in the kitchen. Oh! There's one. But I still am missing something. I don't know. Yes! Oh, the rug. I forgot. Oh, hi. Grandma's here? Where's Grandma? Oh, the chair. Whew, I made it. I think we made it out alive. Thought the floor was too shiny. I thought something looked off in that room, but I like could not figure it out. Let's go! I don't know how we did that, honestly. I don't even know how. How? Let's try the school. G freaking G's. Pro gamer. Let's go. How many anomalies possible? 38 in this one? I haven't even looked at this one yet, so this should be interesting. I'm not even sure what to memorize on this one. There's book, desk, things, clock, bell, plant. Oh my gosh, there's too many things. Something's gonna change in like a second. Never even seen this room. Is that book there? Crap. I already don't know. I feel like I'm probably gonna fail the first round at this one. It just feels so unfamiliar. Ah! Well, that one was obvious. Don't. Please. 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 Okay. We're okay. Everything's fine. Is that glass on the floor? Yeah. I think that splits up or something. Thought there were ghost dog things, but probably not. That looks like it stands out. Whoa, there it is. I like when they're obvious. Especially early on when I'm trying to like memorize the rooms. Oh, I didn't change the game category. Can I pause? Yes. I should have just done that last time. Let's change that real fast. To para. Nice. Perfect. I'm also gonna play the music, but I'm gonna turn it down low. I mean, it's loud at this moment, but I'm gonna turn it down. So it's just kind of quiet. And then the song changed and I can't tell. Well, let me change it. Can I go any lower in here? No, that's as low as it's gotta go for me. Okay, hopefully it may be real quiet for you guys. I'm not really sure, but we'll try that. Let me know if it's the music's too weird or like with it or too quiet, too loud. Just feel like this game is so quiet. I hate to just let it be so silent. Sorry for being late this week. I tell you, you're fine, Matt. No worries. I know it's a crazy week. So you're all good. Whoa. I keep feeling like I probably should have missed something, but my sanity's not going down, so. I feel like this one's changing at 30 and on the hour. Something about that felt different, but I think I'm mistaken. My sanity is already low, so no need to lose more. Yeah, I feel that. For sure. Locker's open. Oh, I was like, is it not gonna close? We do the dancing. Or something that resembles dancing anyway. Bum, 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 bum. Something changed in this.
Hello
Hi,
there.
Tank. Welcome in. How are you doing? Crap, I've missed something. Oh, plant. Don't go down, don't go down. I found it. I found it. Okay, okay, okay. Prepare to gain sanity, Matt. Indeed. Good, just been busy. How about you? Same. Big same. Life has been busy, 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 but good. Lots of happy things, too. So I'm cool with it. How's school and such going for you, Tank? Did I miss something? Or is it just now supposed to change? Things have not changed enough in this room, and I feel like I'm missing something. Is there something by the globe? No. Oh crap, there it is. Take another chug. I want to chug this down, actually. Gosh. Oh, now I don't have enough water. Gosh dang it. Oh, no, I do. Good. Might be a little loud. The Keurig is running. Did that move? No. Yes. No. Crap, I didn't see anything move. Sanity. Oh, were there always two there? Did I just not see that behind? Did this book change? No, it's the same. It's the same. I'm gonna lose sanity. I'm gonna lose sanity. Ah! Ah! I don't see anything. I don't see anything that changed. Gosh dang it, I'm losing sanity. Insane in the membrane. Insane in the brain. Did those change? No. Crap! Crap, 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 crap. Anyone know? I can't find it. This was all here. This was here. This was here. This was here. This was here. No lockers are open. This was always fallen. I'm gonna click on everything because I have no idea what changed. Crap! I really don't see a single thing that I think changed. Oh, the sign's gone now. That was definitely there earlier though. So I think I still have something to find. Penguins are so cute. I've been watched so many documentaries on them yesterday while studying. That's awesome. I love document. No, I'm still going down. Is that book open? Apparently. Crap! I don't know what I'm missing. I don't know. Shoot. Ignore me, okay? Ha ha ha. Wait, something under the sink? The glass? That was supposed to be there. I know. I don't see anything different in this room. Oops. I feel like it's in this room. Is there a leg? No, these aren't supposed to. By the shelves? Over here? Or over here? The other book place? Oh, that moved. Crap. Now I gotta find something else though. That definitely is not all. Did that change? Crap, 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 crap. I'm not gonna survive this night. Ah, no! Oh, no. Oh, there's one. Oh no! Our sanity! It's broken! Maybe I'm caught up? I mean, it's not going down and I just found that one, so... Maybe I'm okay? Crap, crap, crap. Staying alive. Staying alive. Ah, 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 ah. Staying alive. Was this here? I don't remember that crack. Are these like ghost orb things? I really don't think they are, but there's always something shiny in that room. Makes me concerned. Okay, I legit haven't seen. Oh, there's a bear! Okay, Emily's stuffed animal? Who's Emily? Come here, Moch. No, you're not going on the desk. You can either lay on my lap or you can get down. I have very serious gaming I'm trying to do. Who just wants some honey? I think not. More like that Insta DM just wants a sugar baby. No, Mochi. Poor Pooh. Poor Pooh Bear. Oh, that scared me. I might make it. We're at 60% and it's 4. If I've missed something at least... I wouldn't have the attention span for this. I'd be, look, can I read this book? Oh my gosh. I'm like very invested in it. It's like, this is a good game. I'm really glad that I was going back and forth on whether I wanted to showcase this one. And I'm really glad that I did. Like, I am very, like, into this game. Very invested. It's been fun. Globe went away. It's been fun listening to you have fun. I saw that out of my... I was reading your message and saw that on my peripheral. It was like something just poofed.
Hello.
Hello there. How's work going for you, Shads? pooped, I bet. When do you have to take Mia for more tests? Work's boring. Saw on my camera at home. I got mailed. Just left work. What time is it? I can't remember what time it is for you. Is it 4? Or is it your lunch break time? Was this here? I really don't remember that flag. Oh no. That's like a big obvious thing too. Shoot. Book gift. When the bloods come back, we will see what scans we need. Oh, okay. 3 p.m. Okay. Yeah, go check out Shads. Shads is a wonderful streamer. And one of my very good friends. Go check him out. Oh no, I'm at 40%. Crap. Am I missing something? Crap. Why are you shouting me out? I don't need no shout outs. Oh, it's almost 6 though. I'm okay. Even if I drop lower, I'll be okay. So I don't think I missed that many things. Look at all those sparkles. Like, I feel like that should be something. Why is the floor always sparkling in a carpet room? I literally don't know what else is. I don't know if there's anything. I feel like something has to change before time's up. I'm gonna end this at 30%. Oh! Don't go 30. Don't go 30. I found it. It's fine. No, I just went down. I'm still missing something! No! No! Heckin' rude. Sorry, I didn't say bye earlier. My mama called. We just got done talking, so just popping back in to say goodnight. Good night, Haley. I hope that you get some good sleep. Get all the rest. Have fun on your adventures this week. And I'll text you. Probably text you tomorrow sometime. Well, we did it. Ah, my face! My ears are hurting. Alright. Alright. I'm a pro. Practically a pro. So is it still these 3? So is it always these 3 levels? Should we do... We're gonna try the shuffle again. I needed to make honey first. Make tea first, not honey. Okay, it's fine, because I have to start it. I'm gonna make tea. And headbang. Can you guys even hear the music? You probably can't over the game music now. Stats. You're the honey because you're so sweet. Imagine. Okay, can go over there. Do. My niece's name is Winnie. Winslet, but we call her Winnie. And her favorite toy is a Pooh Bear. She carries her around like this all the time. Like she loves to put her face in her Pooh Bear. And it's my favorite thing. What? Oh, I think I just unplugged my sound. I wonder why that might be. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Did I say something wrong? I wonder why that might be so cute though. Wait, what? What? I missed something? I don't understand. I don't know. Oscar. One of the streamers I mod for does a Winnie the Pooh impression on stream. Oh, really? No, I would say because her name is Winnie, so it's cute that she likes Pooh. Yes! That's what I think. I think it's freaking adorable. I want to see a Pooh impression. I don't think I could do any impressions. Okay, we've got a billion cameras. Help me remember all the things. We've done all of these. I think all of them twice now. Oh, is it just 4? It's 4 random ones? Is that what all it is? Oh, okay, we can do this. We can do this. That's okay. I thought other things was gone. Can you guys even hear the music? Out of curiosity. Oh, the fan. The fan always gets me. And there's 2 of them. It's quiet, but yes, there's music. Does it need to be louder? I tried to put it quiet so it's just like a little chill, like just something in the background, but if it's too quiet, I will turn it up too. Sounds like stream is struggling to pick it up at times. Okay, I'll turn it up a little bit. Let me pause this super fast. It might just be going too low. How is that? Oh, you're okay. You're okay. Stupid ass. Ooh! Got me again. Oh! Gave me heebie-jeebies and a little bit of a panic attack. Everything's fine. Something had to have changed. I feel like I'm missing something. Maybe not. I say that a lot and then my sanity doesn't go down. Felt like something changed as I moved. Oh my! That was so rude. Back now, I can hear. Welcome back. How's the music now? Reaper thought that was funny. I don't know why I get heebie-jeebies after I get scared. Just gives me like chills up my back. That was a Wendigo. Wendigo? Is that how you say that? For some reason I thought it was Wendigo. It's a bit loud, not distracting though. Okay, hold on. We'll put it here. I think that's in the middle. Is that better? Oh, no, you were just saying it's a bit louder in general. I thought you said it was a bit loud. You can switch it back. Oh no, you're in the wrong place. Go home. No, you're fine. I completely read it wrong. I'm sorry. Let's try it like here. And let me know if that's too much. Thanks for helping me, Jinja. I appreciate you. I think that's gonna need more honeys. Felt like something changed in this room, but I don't see anything. Okay. fans. Every time I gotta make sure I check the fans. Whoa, that scared me. I was not expecting it to just happen. My bad. That was such a dumb thing to get scared by. Squeeze the tea bag out. We got a few seconds before the next one comes. More honey, honey. I just poofed before my eyes. What was funny? Shout out to Daniel, both are laughing now. Don't worry, Sleeky. Dumb things scare me all the time. I played Raft for like 5 minutes before the shark tried to eat my Raft and I quit the game. Oh my gosh. That's amazing. That's my favorite story right now. Oh, sweet sugar, honey. Do you want some honey, honey? Give me some of that honey, honey. That poor shark. Poor baby shark, doo 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 doo. Poor baby shark, doo 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 doo. Poor shark. Oh, painting. Poor shark. Is it your demon Discord? Check it after stream. Okay, I will do that. Thank you, Shadow. Always want some honey, honey. Why are you sounding like a 1920s gangster? I don't know. It just sounded funny in my head. Or news reporter. I don't know. It was fun in the moment. Thank you. I was trying to place that voice. Whoa! 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 That was trippy. I don't know how y'all aren't bopping to this music. It's very boppable. Is that light on? Yes. I'm missing something. I know. Was that open? Crap. I'm missing something. Oh, the moon. Yeesh. Yeesh. It was like practically screaming at me. I got you. Drugs are bad. Okay. I also have the Witcher music, so I can't really hear yours. Also fair. Sounds like, oh, why did that take my sanity away? There's no way I was that late to find that one. am looking, I am focusing. I can do this. I can do this. I thought I had a bug on my face. It freaked me out. I think it was just my hair. Everything's fine. Now I'm itchy. Everything's still fine, I think. Except I think I'm missing something. Now I'm panicking. What did I miss? Oh, picture. When the moon pizza pie? Your said eye, that's a parrot? When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. I want pizza. I didn't eat dinner. I don't even feel hungry. How did I do that? I missed something. I'm missing something. I'm missing. Something is missing. Something is wrong. And I don't know what. Something has to be wrong by now. I've missed something. I don't see anything. Oh, knife's super long. Eat dinner. I'll probably get something after stream. But now I really want pizza. Pizza. Anakin, stop panicking. Whoa! Found it. How are you on tea? I have like half a mug. It'll probably last me into stream. Something has to be wrong. Anxiety. Yes. And I think I was right. It's probably too late to order pizza. I doubt anybody delivers this late. I definitely missed something again. Wow, there it is. Hydrate. Cheers. I saw that pizza pie thing on TikTok. Just looks like a pie with no top. What are you talking about? Oh, the pizza pie. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. I'm gonna survive this night. I'm hecking gonna do it.
Wee!
Wee! Hey, I heard that! It worked! This probably is the last anomaly. Because we get done at 6 a.m. Also, hi Tiff! How's DVD going? Oh, the deep dish? I don't like deep dish pizza. Pit. Not where I live, Shads. Pizza's like 24/7, at least 3 a.m. I don't... Oh, it took 3 hours. Yeah, I think I figured out how to fix it, but I'm not sure if I got all of them fixed. Basically, I had to go into OBS, the sounds, and like, after I got the correct monitoring source, I had to go in and like unmonitor and remonitor everything. Yes, I did it! Meow. Okay, I can't hear that one. We didn't miss any anomalies. Not one. And I only got 90%, so that was heckin' good round. Now I can do everything at normal. Let's do at least one more. Which room do you want to do? Or do you want to shuffle and do random rooms? They're all gonna be 5 cameras no matter what. And things are gonna spawn a little faster. We can do grandma's, school, the island, or shuffle. Anyone have thoughts? You don't have to have thoughts. Shuffle. Let's do it. I find this music very encouraging. Oh, good. The classroom. I was worried I wouldn't have to do that one. Why do I keep getting this room with the 5 bajillion things that go wrong? Oh, I've got a lot of rooms. Oh, I have a lot of rooms. Okay. Was it just 3 rooms last time? No, it was 4, right? Tiff, I think you would like this game. And I saw that you said something about... Actually, I got off to cook one of my HelloFresh meals. Nice. I'm not full and... You're now full and sleepy? Full and sleepy is the best way to be. Here for it. What if that lady shows up in the library again, though? I don't like that very much. Fan. I don't think I'll probably play this one again on stream. What do you guys think? Would you like to see this one again on stream with harder levels? I think this might be one that I like, because I feel like you've gotten a good idea of the game, except it's gonna get like more intense. If you guys want me to play it, I'm down, absolutely. But otherwise I'll probably play it offline so we can like play some other games too. It stresses me out a bit. I get stressed a little bit over every game I play. That's just kind of the way I am. Okay, I haven't found it. Another thing that changed. Did I miss one? So. For me, it's eh. So probably not again on stream. I'll definitely be playing this offline. It might be one of those that's like super fun to play and not like as much fun to watch. I feel like it's fun to watch, like it probably gets more fun to watch when all the it gets more intense jump scares and all that. Okay, I have had to miss something by now. Oh, there's a monkey in that locker. Emily's stuffed animal. Right, back. I've been so glued to my screen. What is this called? I really want to know. Want to get it? It's called... Let me get a link for you. Actually, I never made that command. Let me get a command. I'm so dumb. I was supposed to have a command for it. Let me get a command for you, and I'll drop that for you. I have a command made. I just need to switch the link out. And this is called Pair Eyes. But if you want to get it, if you'll wait just a second, just because this will, like this link has like a tracking link that lets them know that IGC help them get people to show to get their game kind of thing. So it doesn't like necessarily benefit me. It just helps like overall our organization. It helps us get keys and stuff if we build a good rapport. So if you don't mind waiting a hot second, I will get that for you. You need a pair of eyes to find things on that screen. You right. Try. Okay, I like this kind of stuff. I'd absolutely play this. It's like the more stress it makes me, the more I want to play it. Like it just, me too. I feel the same way. 100%. Let me go to my cards. I don't know why I didn't make this before. I completely forgot. I feel real bad, but that's okay. Wait, Oh, there it went. I was like, why didn't it open? Copy link address. Link. I don't have a command for that yet because I don't have like a, they don't have a website yet, but I could just make one, I guess, with like what it means. What we're all about. Okay. That should be good there. I'm gonna save it, and then exclamation point showcase should work. Oh, did I not turn it on after all that? Probably not, because I have turned it off when it's not a showcase stream. There we go. Let's try it again. Yep, there we go. Perfect. And I promise that's the Steam link. It's just like a million lines long, so I always shorten it. Just so it doesn't take up a billion lines in chat. Alright, let's do this. Hacker link, 100%. I'm hacking into your lives, into your brains. You're going insane with me. If I'm going insane, you're going insane with me. If we go down, then we go down together. I'm just kidding, by the way. It's really just a stream link. It does have a tracker for the IGC, like I said, but that wasn't even a room. A pit? That wasn't even in one of the rooms. That's cheating. We're already insane. I mean, everybody has to be a little insane to be here. Imagine not being. That'd be weird. Oh, no, I went down. I'm going down. I didn't even realize. Crap! I missed that. Probably making that stupid link. I lost track of time. Okay, what am I missing? Crap. I don't think it was just that one. It's got to be more than that to already be down to 70. Shoot. I don't know what it is. Let's see if I go down one more time. Or if it was just that room and I was too busy talking and reading. Highly likely. Doesn't seem to be going down, so there's a good chance it was just me being distracted. Oh no, it's still going down. Okay, this is bad. This is bad. Anyone have any ideas? Thoughts, prayers? Oh, box. I don't know if that was a new one or if that was the one, but crap. Ah! Ooh, is that Emily? That's Emily. Emily? No. 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 Okay. Wait, my sanity's still going down. Why? What did I do wrong? What am I missing? It's gotta be in this room. I don't know. I don't know what I did. Were these lit? I don't know. I don't know. We saw that at the same time. My heart just leaped, right? Crap. I don't know what it is. I'm not gonna make it through the night because I'm missing something. Were these curtains open like that? I think they were. Shoot. It's gotta be in this room. This is where I always forget stuff. Was that plant? That plant is supposed to be there. The book's still here. It was supposed to be open. There was only the globe. Nothing on the desk is moved, so it must not be this room. Oh, there's a locker open. That was not open a second ago, though. So that's a new one. Where's the thing that I am missing? This was always on the end of the table. Did this picture change? Did these change? Oh, crap, 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 crap. Help! Help, y'all! Help, help, help! 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 What changed? Something in here? The trash can under the sink? Oh! Was the one last time that I was wondering about? Wait, what trash can? This one? No. Crap. Crap, 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 crap. I don't know what to do. The fans are moving. It's not the fans. There's a carpet. I don't think there was ever a carpet here. No! Oh, there's a desk floating. I don't see anything missing. There was always these two, this. These were always here. Are we missing a desk? I really don't think we are. I'm going down on this one. I truly can't figure out what it's supposed to be. Something changed on the carpet. 2, 3 books. Something changed there. Something changed with this window. I'm just gonna guess because I literally have no idea what to do. You think it was a desk? Oh no, I'm going down. I can't find what it is. The desk was being spooky. Oh yeah. I have no clue. I literally can't find anything that's switched. Library ladder? Oh my gosh. Dining room chair and artwork. Let's buy a pack. Add shadow anomalies. During some maintenance to the camera system, new anomalies were detected. Keep an eye on the shadows. What time is it? It's 10:30. Yeah, we should probably be done for the night. I have so much stuff still to like unpack and get ready for like life. It's not even, it's wild. It's wild. Grab yourself some coffee. Give yourself a good wake up in the morning. It usually ships really fast and there are a lot of good sales right now. I don't know if the sales are just for like existing customers or if you can get them too, but usually you can stack the codes. So definitely check it out if you're interested in it at all. I'm gonna snooze this ad. That hurt. Oh, my cat. Hold on. Oh, geez, seriously? This is why I don't want you on the desk. Okay. That hurt. He dug into my hand. Okay, so I would like to go back to my tab that I was looking at when he stepped on the keyboard. Ouchie. Look at me. Okay, it doesn't show up very well, but you can kind of see that he poked his whole nail down in my hand. Stupid. Okay. Let's find, and you're welcome for the link. I can't wait to see what you like think as you do it. And you'll have a heads up, like a leg up, because you'll be able to, like, you helped me with the easy round, so you should be able to like cruise right through those and move to the, like, at least the normal. Let's see. Let's find somebody to raid, shall we? Also, if anybody else wants to check out this game, there is the link for it. Feel free to grab that. Even if you just wishlist it, that helps the developers a lot because it shows interest in the game and so it boosts the game in the algorithm. So if you're interested in it at all, please check out the game, wishlist it. Also, yes, join the Discord. I haven't talked about it much this time, but if you want to join the Discord, we are always goofy and talk a lot about how our days are going and such, or random things. So feel free to join there if you want to dive deeper into our community for sure. And we do movie nights, which I'll probably be trying to do more movie nights this weekend, maybe towards the end of the week, so that we can kind of make up for some missed streams. But we shall see. We shall see. My parents go to bed early anyway, and I'm staying, crushing there for Thanksgiving stuff, so we should have some time to do a movie. Get food and water? Yeah, I shall. All right, let's see who we've got on. Yeah, thanks for being here, Shads, and thank you for being here as well, Starfish. It's great hanging out with you guys as always, too. I'm really glad to be able to catch back up with you all. Let's just check and see if anybody happens to be playing this. Pair of eyes. The problem is, nope, just us. The problem typically is that with indie games, people will choose like the games and demos group, and then you can't find them. Like that is every game and demo somebody's playing. Let's see what's happening over here today. Not sure what this one is. Don't forget to check your DM. I will for sure. I always go through and check my notifications after stream. So I'll do it before I leave the computer. We have a lot of people we haven't gone to see in a while. I'm looking to see if there's anybody new that might be worth meeting. Let's see. I'd really like to meet somebody new. We haven't done that in a long time. Hopefully I can find somebody worth checking out. And they could be people that you guys know too. Because usually recommended means it's like connected to somebody with me. Thank you for being here as well, Whitley. I appreciate you. So yeah, stick around for the raid. We'll go share the love with somebody, maybe somebody new or one of our friends. Always great. I have to get through all the ads with everyone. I said I don't know who this is, but I never know who this is. Okay, I don't know what that is, but I don't want to do that. That was sketch. Gonna have to put some ointment on my hand. It's sweaty. Load. Get through the ad. Okay, what I'll do is I found a couple that I think would be okay to check out. I don't know anything about them, but I'll just add them to a poll, like the game that they're playing to a poll, and we'll see what gets picked. Alright, what game next? We have... We have Cafe Manager. We have, and I can't see chat just for a moment, so I'll get back with any messages you guys post. Bloodborne. Plague Tale. Innocence. If I can spell. Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Madon. One more. Stardew Valley. I think that should work. Yeah, let's go with those. So I'm gonna start a poll for like 5 minutes-ish. Give us a chance to vote. So make sure you vote. Help us pick which game to go to next. We might get someone new. You might get someone we know and love. We'll just have to see. You guys get to decide based on the game. So pick a game that you really like to watch, that you might want to hang out with, or you might know the person. You might be able to pick the game based on that. Whatever you're vibing. If there's a game you want to check out, vote for that. Just make sure that you vote in the poll that's in chat. If you don't see it, make sure you refresh. It'll pop up for you. Shadow knows everyone. I don't know if it's possible for him to be a new person anymore. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. You got one vote in. Get your votes in. Get your votes in. Or that one person gets to decide where we're going. You don't see poll. You might have to refresh ads. It should pop up. Typically, that's the issue. Went and checked on PC. Still not popping up for you? I see it. We have 4 votes in now. Ironically, I actually know of Shadow through others. That's awesome. You voted out? Okay, perfect. We've got 3 votes for Bloodborne, 1 vote for Plague Tale Innocence. We also have Cat Cafe Manager, Dark Pictures Anthology, Man of Medan, and Stardew Valley. So help us choose where we go next. Who we want to go see, what game we want to go see. It's all tied up for Bloodborne and Plague Tale Innocence currently. My hair feels like, I think it just looks weird. This is the new monitor that I'm like looking into, and the colors are they're just a little off. Ties, love to see them. Yes, don't make me pick. Found a streamer on TikTok and went and checked her out, and someone said they recognized me because they knew Shadow. Oh my gosh, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Who's gonna break the tie? Also, I didn't mean to do this for 5 minutes. I mean, I said that I did it for 5 minutes. I meant to do it for 3, so we have like 2.5 minutes left. I guess I'll get everything ready to get a raid out. Oh, there's ads in progress. Rip. I paused it, and I paused it too soon. It feels bad. Feels bad, man. Feels bad. Somebody break this tie. Help! Please do not make me break the tie. I hate being the one that chooses. Y'all are gonna make me pick, aren't you? You're gonna do it on purpose. Everything feels weird. I'm on that, like, everything's irritating my skin thing. Oh, we got 4 for Bloodborne, 3 for Plague Tale. Ad's almost over. I think everybody can still see to vote if they're in an ad. And I think that I fixed my end credits, so we'll see if that works. I don't feel entirely confident, but it did start. Welcome back, Goats. I thought there was an ad. I'm sorry. I tried to pause it and it didn't let me do it. Yeah, chat shows just the stream is blocked during ads. Okay. That makes sense. Well, everybody get your votes in. Right now we're going to Bloodborne. We have 3 votes for Plague Tale and no votes for any of the others. Pick your poison. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I don't know what to do with my hands because I played the poll too long, made the poll way too long. Yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome for that. I know you enjoyed that. All right. Or tied up makes it pick. Do not do that. Do not. Somebody's probably waiting for the last second to do that, and I'm gonna be mad. I'm just... Okay, we got 5 for Bloodborne and 3 for Plague Tale. Bless. Who voted for Plague Tale? Who did it? Oh, no tie. Let's go. We got this time. I just knew somebody was like waiting for the last second to tie it up. I was gonna be like, rip. Going for Bloodborne, because that's what it was the whole time. I tried to tie it up. I figured you did, Reaper. Gosh dang you. You would. Somebody voted in for Bloodborne at the last second. No ties. Yes. Alright. So, we are going to raid Queenie Babes. She's playing Bloodborne right now, and we do love beavers. So, let's get your raid messages copied. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. If you want to see pictures from my trip to see Ash in Toronto, Ash vs. Evil Bread, you can check out on Instagram. That's the only place I've posted them so far. If you like the game that we played, make sure you wish list it, even if you don't want to, like if you're not buying it right now, if you wish list it, it does help the streamer and boost the game in the Steam's algorithm. So that's always a great benefit as well. Okay, well, let's go ahead and start this raid. We'll do our reminders and affirmations as we always do. And then we'll see if the end credits want to work and if I can time this all right with having slowed it down. Bye, Martin. It's so good to see you. Thank you for popping in. I appreciate you. Take care, wee sneaky. I shall, goats. I shall try. I shall try. All right, let's do this. Let's start the raid. Reminders, affirmations. You know the drill. All right, everybody. So take a moment to recognize how you're feeling every single day. Get your body moving, even if it's in a small way. Connect with others who bring you joy. Be intentional about learning something new every single week. Give back to others when you feel like you can, but always remember that you're important and you're loved, especially here. I'll see you guys soon. Actually, we're going to do end credits, so you're going to get to hear my voice, but you're not going to see me, so it still works. All right, thank you as always to my wonderful moderators, Matt, Shadow Reaper, and also Justin, who couldn't be here tonight. Thank you to my new subs, Chalice, Evident, Injeffable, Kimu, Novel, Red Abbey, Sleeky Ass Bobby, The Horse Bananas, and Darb. Thank you to the resubs, Ozzy Shadow, Shads, Shadow, Reaper, Zawara, words are hard. Thank you for gifting subs, Para for 1, Sylvivan for 5, and Reaper for 3. I appreciate you all. Thank you for the follow, YB. I appreciate you. Gray, thank you for the 400 biddies. It was wonderful having you in here today. And thank you also, Shavana, for the wonderful raid. I hope that you had a great stream. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful night or day, whatever your time zone. Thank you for being here. And I will be back next Monday. Not this Thursday. We'll be back next Monday at 7 p.m. Central. Bye, y'all.